Man, this woman's self one is
Yeah, we're the ones that drank beer first.
yeah.
The Jewish Egyptians. What do you think about what I've said?
I agree with you. It's crazy though that you can even hear it.
Well, it's loud as a fucking front door because I'm deaf in my left ear and I have to have headphones on. They're turned all the way the fuck up in order for me to be able to fucking hear. So when you play shit in your background, like it plays in my right ear because I'm like 80% deaf in my left.
Hmm.
You know, so I only get to think from one side of my brain, my right ear to my left side of my brain, because I know how the pyramid of decusation works. Dude, I'm way too fucking qualified to fucking understand my own brain. I swear to Jesus, I should die today. Like, I don't think the world deserves me. Honestly, I try way too fucking hard, and nobody ever fucking appreciates it.
Well, only reason I'm in this room still, she's got 230 people in there.
2021. I only know you since 2021. Right when my mom was passing away. My mom was alive when I met you. I don't think there's many people on this. There's nobody on this app that knew me when my mom was alive. You're the only one. Dude, that was a tumultuous time in my life, bro. Like, I didn't even understand my asthma autograph back then. But that Marcus Aurelius, the Econ Reading. I love those poems back. That's why I bought the book. I bought like Rip and I gave them to all my friends for Christmas.
Can I just say something else about that guy that was on Tucker's
You want me to go in the other room? Because I can go in the other room. They have lights.
This is an X space.
Actually,
so he has a consultancy firm that deals specifically in. So you see what
alright, I'll see you later, bro.
is doing to the Blair Foundation. That's exactly what this guy is doing all over Africa. And therefore, most of what he's saying would be in favor of him getting more contracts in Africa. So, for instance, he used an interesting term when he was speaking, and he said something along the lines of Africa is the future. And he's been basically advising every other country to look at Africa. And he also has been representing Democratic Republic of Congo. Now we know what's happening in Congo today, right? So it's interesting. The sort of, I would be very much surprised if he's not also a Russian asset. And simply because of his mention of DRC, because DRC is in turmoil. And
DRC, you mean the group out of
no, yeah. So this is the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Right. Oh, so the government's in Congo in the interview?
Correct.
Uh-huh.
And that basically just made me rethink what I was thinking about Qatar. I mean, although Qatar is actively involved in what's happening in the north, but there is also an element of Russia, basically.
But the Chinese
Yes, both of them are China and Russia. They're both in the Congo, and all of what what they're doing. In fact, I would say the whole of Africa. And what they're doing is they are stirring the pot, and Nigeria has become the sort of latest battleground between the US and China and Russia. And therefore, there is no better place to start than to start in the north. Because when you look at some of the don't even know how to read and write in Arabic, like the very religious dialect. You don't know how to write it. How are they able to operate drones?
Yeah, they're
Right?
not.
So
Yeah.
Exactly. So it begs the question: those are more sophisticated than the Nigerian military. So where did they get all these weapons?
Their training, their weapons and their weapons training. That's
Exactly, the training. I mean, it's interesting that he then mentioned the French, right? Yeah, I mean, I get the French also had a part to play. This was going back pre-war 2008. However, in this current dispensation, it is heavily linked to Russia, China. However, they are basically at the background, and their forefront runners are Saudi Arabia and Qatar. But also, it's interesting how these two countries, who are forerunners, do not ever agree. But then, on the issue of Islam, they are both coming together. It's crazy how it's crazy.
It really is. Okay, so there's an interview that just came out.
Success of the Mamdani administration relies on him not being able to do anything that he says he's going to do. You haven't held a real job your entire life. I have a more successful rap career than Star Mamdana, having grown up in the lap of luxury in a country to which his parents immigrated. He's been given the best of America, and his solution is America sucks and is terrible. So we've got this increasingly democratic socialist American movement on the left. We also now are seeing is to move on the right. He's hosted a whole number of people that clearly are pushing a particular worldview. I think it's fair to say. What do you think he's up to? I think that is an easy path to ensuring the quote-unquote don't lose people, but I don't think that it's a good path for not losing the country. If you are widely perceived in America as a pro-Nazi party, that actually is not a great electoral approach. The fact that it keeps saying, right, that's where we are. Relax. This is not an act.
Okay.
If you're not a fan of ads,
I'm in an X Spaces with 300 people. I had a big success on Clubhouse today because I was in the Lou Fax room with many hundreds of people. And I think I was appreciated for my opinion on the vaccine.
We were sitting here in New York on the day after Zora Mamdani was elected, so let's start with that. The purchase outside. Yeah, it is cancer. Well, as you know, both Francis and I have some experience with communism, so it's good to be back. But joking aside, what do you make of the fact that this has happened? I think that there are cycles of history, and people don't remember things that have happened in the past, so they tend to repeat the same mistakes. I think that we're now in a cycle of politics where real dissatisfaction is going to
Good
be
news.
meaning that
Does your daughter want to go out on a hot date with a hot candidate congressman?
Oh, has Scott been talking to you?
He always reminds me, Jane's daughter's single and she's beautiful.
She's 28. How old are you?
43 now.
That's okay, right?
Well, I'm trying to get this girl to go out on a date with me. We went out on a date the other night, and she's telling me now all kinds of stuff about how we're just hanging out and I don't talk about anything else. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm so in the moment, enjoying the moment. I mean, and this is only like
What's wrong with that?
a second date. I saw her a year ago and she dumped me a year ago. And I don't know. So it's just like, you can't win, that's why I live but day to day, because if you live for, tomorrow, you'll never be happy. That's why people are texting me, telling me they're not happy.
Yeah. She's similar in a way. She's kind of in a post-breakup reflection. And wow, here I am. So she's brilliant, smart. She's a nanny. I'm very proud of her. But All right. I'll tell her about you, John.
That's life. You know?
Scott's never even met her, but he's such a good friend. He listens to my mommy worries. So
He was on the Gary Baumgarten podcast. I'm thinking, how do I get on the Gary Baumgarten podcast?
wait, there's a real thing about
Yeah, it's on his Substack account. Or his, what's the other
You
one?
can do better. Come on.
Yeah, it's true. I got a lot of work I got to do this week, and I'm sure there'll be new things I can stir up. Why don't you be my press agent? Help me get on MSNBC, Fox News, NBC, ABC, CBS. Let's do the whole rounds. We need publicity.
I don't know anyone.
All you got to do is send an email. I am writing on behalf of the campaign to elect candidate John. My name is Jane. I'm a grassroots organizer and campaign contributor.
Yeah. But I'm not even in your party. I'm a Zoran Mom Donnie guy.
Barf.
That too. I know. I'll stop talking because I don't want the Clubhouse Jews to attack me for the recording. But
No.
I know.
Mom Donnie's never had a job in his life.
I'm aware of that.
He's never had a job. You know how many jobs I've had? You know how many jobs I've been fired from? You know how many Clubhouse accounts I've had clipped? How many YouTube accounts deleted? I'm a fighter.
You're the subject matter expert on being dumped, fired, etc.
Dealing with loss and continuing on through depression.
Well, I'll support you for whatever reason it is. I do. Thanks for always. I think people, when they hear that I'm a moderate supporter, boy, they give me the time of day. The Republicans, I mean.
Well, you know, some of the we don't need to bring up past losers, but prior assholes who we've dealt with and processed and have moved on because, you know, it's just like cleaning your car. Once you leave that car wash, you just drive on your windows. Otherwise, there's going to be a streak.
I am a swimmer, so I'm always like, I don't bring that shit to the pool. So that's the same.
Don't bring no turds to the pool.
You know what that's called, John?
What?
When a kid poops in the pool.
Or
anyone.
A floater?
Yeah, a poop in the pool, but there's a name for it by the Red Cross called the AFR. Accidental
Fart release? Fecal release?
Fecal release, yeah.
Oh. That's why you got to bring a JIC with you. You know what a JIC is?
No, I don't know what that is.
Just in case.
Okay, yeah. Well, John, I'm just popping in as always.
Tell your lover boy Scott I said hello.
I will. Scotland is so crazy.
He keeps adding me on all my Instagrams. He wants to be so social.
Well, you know, I'm worried about him because he's traveling tomorrow on a long train trip. You know about that?
No.
Yeah, he's going to do some the podcast he does with another Christian.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't personally consider Scott a Christian. Not by birth, anyway. Anyway, it's like a live version. It's been publicized. So talk about somebody with access to an audience. He has it. But I think he's traveling by train all the way to Vermont.
Yeah. Well, he'll be safe. He'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be on Clubhouse the whole time. They got Wi-Fi in these trains.
Scott never loses track of Wi-Fi. I mean, Clubhouse.
Yeah, he's here every day. He's a regular, just like you.
Yeah, I'm a regular. I'm not a... I shouldn't have to say that. I'm a regular. But I'm a pop in and outer, so...
You're a popper.
Popper. Do you know what poppers are from the 80s?
What, bread and tamales?
No, it's like I don't know what it is. Popper. It's like you think in a club somebody handed you a little thing, you just sniff it. A popper. You can Google it. And hopefully it's not around anymore. Can you believe How old are your parents, John? They must be my
Dad is 80, you know, mom is 71. So he's 79, 71, 72, yeah.
Just like mine, yeah.
Oh.
I don't think my dad's not really happy. I think that I'm enthused. First of all, I don't vote in New York City, but I don't think he's enthusiastic about.
Well, I don't know. With Trump in office, there's just so many ways to keep Adani in check because
Yeah.
you have the superior government that has unlimited resources to challenge every move he makes. The DOJ can just totally usurp the Southern District of New York and hold his whole, you know, at least, is it a 4-year term for mayor of New York?
I believe so.
Is it really 4 years? Was Eric Adams in there for 4 years? Let me look.
I gotta look it up.
People don't even know. They spend the whole week talking about it.
I think it is. I mean, haven't voted in New York City in about 20 years. But, let's see. How many years is a mayor term? 4. Yes, 4. Yeah. I like this guy. Remember Dinkins? Do you remember?
Yeah, El Normo keeps bringing him up, and he said he was a failure.
He was. But Norm misses Ed Koch. He liked Giuliani. So. My first paper in grad school was about Giuliani as a bullshitter. It was about leadership. All right, John. I'll see you soon. No doubt on these crazy, what do you call it, streets?
No, that's what atheists see. The lifestyle swinger says.
Never say it again. Oh my God.
Okay, have a good night. Talk to you soon. Bye.
But the thing that gets put down is 30 seconds of you grinning. 30 seconds of grinning is charming. 2 hours of grinning is pretty dislike. And so I think that the shrinking of the attention span and the way people consume information, he's built for that. He's really good at that. You see certain politicians are AOC is terrific at this. Pretending she's not is not going to make her any less terrific at it. She really is very, very good at it. President Trump is really good at it. Right? If you go to a President Trump rally for like 90 minutes or 2 hours, he's kind of rambling. By the end, everybody's like, oh man, this is taking a while. But then you watch it on social media and you're like, man, that's hysterically funny, right? Like those 2 minutes are amazing. And so, you know, the way people consume information is going to determine, you know, who's capable of sneaking into that medium. To Ben Shapiro, you can't help but be reminded that America was built by people who take risks. That's exactly who this episode sponsors Next Insurance are for. They are 100% dedicated to
It's a commercial, guys. Sorry.
the dreamers,
What's up, guys? I like
turning
that.
ideas into reality. Hey, stop. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy.
Yeah, there's an echo somewhere. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you a lot. I think through the commercial of the show that just came out about them done with Congressman with
Movement on the left. I'm sure we'll see more of that.
So now they're going to talk about what's going on with President and Tucker.
Which exploded last week in particular over the fact that Tucker Carlson had this white nationalist quote.
What's going on with you?
Yeah, cut it off. Yeah. I'm in Ukraine from ground. And it's pretty fucked up here, by the way, just so you guys know. It's worse than what I actually thought, to be honest. And I'm gonna be at the front line maybe in the next 2-3 weeks, depending on how the security service gonna get me there. After that, actually, what I'm gonna do, I just made a post about how my journey started here in Ukraine, but it's not gonna end here but it's going to end in Mesopotamia and Iraq, basically. But I'm gonna take you guys through a journey into. I spoke about it. Palestine.
Critical research and analysis of the COVID-19 mass vaccination and adverse reactions. Zuck later issues an apology to Trump for censoring him in American. Second Shea cannot be trusted because of the American ability for his speech and thought. They also vaccinate or COVID-19 vaccinate their children, same with Bill Gates and his family. Did you see some nuclear reaction to the Pfizer drug data coding mass vaccination? Dr. Bill Gates, the head of Fauci, please take a photo of the vax card or injection proof COVID-19 vaccination and booster status.
Everybody is like what the ugly, the good, and bad in everything. And when I get to Middle East and Palestine, Israel, and all that stuff, I do not want to indulge on what I'm trying to do exactly in that particular region. It's going to be a fucking doozy. And by that time, I'm going to ask you guys for donations.
Woohoo!
How fucking ugly those people are. And I'm going to take it to a little bit further. Of that to maybe Syria if I can get there, but definitely Iraq. And I'm gonna show you how the militias of their works and operates and how they use the victimhood of Palestine, which they don't fucking give a shit about Palestinians, by the way. But I will show you how they fucking use that shit to empower themselves to infiltrate the West and everything else. It's going to be a doozy. I can talk to you offline because I was born in that region, but yeah, I already have a plan, and it's going to be fucking crazy. Within the next year, I'm going to do a fucking journey between where I'm at right now and.
I hope you cleared all this with the State Department. I don't know how you're going to get into Gaza and the West Bank and all that, but okay.
Hey, what are your hours tonight?
I'm independent, so believe it or not, I came to Ukraine as an independent journalist, and I was like, hey,
Okay, I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
like, who are you? I was like, yeah, okay. If you need anything, just call us this number. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, okay, well, all right.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, and so it's got to be the same thing. By the way, when I end up in Israel, I do have contact and connections over there. I have some friends I work with. I don't want to say in whatever capacity, but they are going to be able to get me into both regions, like West Bank and Gaza. And I will show you exactly how fucking ugly these people are.
Okay, Aladdin, as somebody's telling me we can't talk about this on the space, so I'm going to move on from that conversation to, but be safe in Ukraine. I just make sure the State Department knows you're safe and where you are. So that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, don't worry about me. Worry about the fucking poor poor souls not going to fucking die. And it's pretty fucking sad, to be honest with you. It's pretty bad here. It's really bad. And
you got to be careful because there is a media blackout over there for a specific reason. So don't get all wrapped up with the CIA and all that unless you're working on that.
I'm not wrapped up with any intelligence agency. Everybody knows I left the intelligence agencies. I'm completely on my own.
Okay. Well,
We don't want to see videos of you with like the orange jumpsuits and the ISIS or Hamas guys. You know, like we don't want to hear about you later in the news. That's all. Be careful.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing.
Be careful.
Whatever the hell you're doing.
Yeah. You know what? To be honest with you, you know what? Do not worry about me. And if I end up in
God forbid, yeah.
that situation, if I end up in that situation, just pray for me, and that's it.
Be careful. Be careful. I got it. Aladdin, I want to finish the interview because I don't have much time, so I'm going to play this, but we'll talk more later. Just please be careful. But I can't talk about the stuff on the space. Somebody just asked me, so let me go back to this. Sorry, guys.
Went on the show. Yeah, and then there is a big debate now going on, which you were one of the participants, about whether the right should turn a blind eye to the fact that its French is becoming increasingly Nazi-ish, or whether there's a break that needs to be made to prevent what happened on the woke left, or rather because of the woke left on the left, where the extremists took over, wore the skin of the entire thing, and then were punished very severely electorally over a period of time. Give us your perspective on that. Sure, I mean, I've been arguing against this for quite a while. I think that last week was a pretty good sort of indicator that there is a lead over from a series of terrible ideas into the more mainstream area. The problem is not, of course, that Tucker Carlson is a free country in their view, whoever all places, is not a cancellation of criticize some of these interview tactics. And it's not even an interview Fuentes, it's that he proceeded to massage Nick Fuentes. He treated him with kid gloves. He did not ask him a single difficult question. He did not press him on any of his extraordinary statements about, for example, Tucker's friend Charlie Kirk or Tucker's friend J.D. Vance or his wife or any of that. And he simply brought him on and then proceeded to gloss him. And the fact that that was treated in some quarters as sort of normal is, I think, a very serious problem. I think that it's a moral problem. Because frankly, I do not think you just be glossing people with terrible views, whether or not they are your friends or whether or not you go fishing together. And as public figures, I think that people have responsibility to actually say when bad things are happening on your own side. And I also think there is an attempt to not only pretend it away, but in some cases embrace it with this sort of no enemies to my right, or our coalition will stand together or we'll lose. And I think that's bad pragmatically. I don't think that's even true. I think that what we've watched here is, everybody's celebrating Sarah Montani winning in New York. In New York, okay, like this place is 127% Democrat. So like, it's like when people say, oh, AOC is going to be a national candidate. Maybe she will be, or maybe she won a different one. And maybe Abigail Spanberg is a candidate for the Democrats because she ran in Virginia and won. And Virginia seems to be more representative of the body politic, broadly speaking, across America than New York, which is a pretty closed circuit. The idea on the right that if you must gloss Nazis in order to win, if they start to become, if the face of the Republican Party continues to move in a direction that is racialist, that is the Republican Party decides to play it, that is not an electorally sound strategy, just on a pragmatic level. I don't see, like, these are not, not like politics and saying what I think Tucker is into a wide variety for the various characters over the course of the last 10 years. I don't think those ideas are particularly popular with the American people. And so if the right wants to pretend like, moving in that direction is going to win them additional votes, not the number of votes you're going to lose by moving in this particular direction. People might say Tucker Carlson's got the biggest conservative platform in America. Isn't that proof that actually these views are very popular? I mean, they are popular with a certain segment. Are they popular broad scale across America? I mean, I know many ambulatory psychotics who have very large audiences in the online space. I'm calling Tucker an ambulatory psychotic. I think very actually coherent in what he's doing. But I know a lot of people who have a big audience. You should know that every big audience in the media, you're talking about 3-4 million people. The electorate in the United States is generally about 160 million people. And so you can find, it's a big country. You can find a niche for anything.
After having my son, my hormones never bounced back in my 30s. I was inflamed, I was tired, and I was miserable.
I think one of the mistakes politicians make, they look at ads and they say this is representative of the American politic, and it's just too online. It's way too online. I mean, just to take one obvious example, Tucker Carlson was very much opposed to President Trump's strike on the Iranian nuclear facility and said that it was going to break MAGA. That was a 90-10 proposition in the opposite way for President Trump by all polling data among the Republicans. Republicans were very much pro that. And so, like, but if you read Twitter, it would have gotten precisely the opposite impression. And so I think being too online is one aspect of this for sure.
But we talk about being too online, and I take your point. However, what is undeniable is that the online world bleeds into the real world, which we saw with wokeism. And partly the reason that wokeism grew so powerful, in my opinion, is a dearth of courage and integrity on the left. When they saw the extremists run rampant and nobody was going to say, stood up and went, hang on, this is nonsense, stop doing that. And now I'm seeing the same thing happen on the right with exceptions like people like yourself. I'm going, are we not just seeing the mirror image of what happened in 2014, 2015?
Yeah, I think we are, and it's very, very concerning to me. I mean, I'm encouraged that I think there are a lot of people who have been coming out and saying that this is not appropriate, that this is not something that you can quote-unquote side with or unify with, and I think that's good. But I do agree that one of the polarized aspects of American politics is this idea that as long as you're quote-unquote on my side, we don't actually define what on my side means based on same principle. We instead define it based on what we supposedly oppose, but even then we don't necessarily oppose the same things. But we kind of broadly just throw our hands together. They're on my side. They're on my side. And that dynamic leads to polarized sides. I mean, the future of this, if the more radical wing sort of win on the right, and the more radical wing continues to win on the left, you end up with an electoral future that looks essentially right? And that's not an electoral future I think that's good for any American, especially because the vast majority of Americans are neither of those things and don't like either of those things.
Now, look, we can dress up all of them on my side, but let's talk about what it really is. It's about you not wanting to be ostracized by your own team. It's about you not wanting to lose viewers, followers, influence. So you take the path that is easy for you, but ultimately destructive. Not only for the conservative movement, but America as a whole.
I mean, I think that is right. I do. And I think that is an easy path to ensuring that you quote-unquote don't lose people, but I don't think that it's a good path for not losing the country. And I think that if you lose your soul, then you end up losing the country. Again, the things that I've fought for, let's put it this way. I've been doing this for a very long time. I started syndicating when I was 15 years old. I don't know that there's anybody who's been following me for any period of time who's ever said, whatever happened to the views that eventually morphed? Did it really change? Well, what happened? Like, I don't get that question ever, but I don't think you can say the same about Tucker. I mean, I think it's one of the most common questions about Tucker is like, what changed? What happened? And so I think, that's a relevant question. And pretending that people haven't morphed or that shouldn't have any impact on the public discourse, of course it does. The things that that's literally our job is to talk about these issues. And if you talk about the issues in a different way, it seems to me that everyone's a different response.
One of the people that seems to disagree with, I don't know if this is exactly true, but seems to me based on what I'm reading, is Matt Walsh, who of course is your colleague at the Daily Wire. How are you going to negotiate that situation?
I mean, listen, at the Daily Wire, we have a wide variety of views on a wide variety of subjects. Matt is free to have his opinion. I think he's wrong. I'm sure he thinks I'm wrong. And that is what it is. I also noticed that Matt is not glossing Nick Fuentes.
No. This is what I was going to ask you about as well. Where does this idea come from? Because, no, I completely agree. Anyone is entitled to have anyone on their show that they want. We've invited Nick Fuentes on the show. We would treat him very differently, I think, than Tucker would. We would have a conversation and push on some of the things. I don't think that. But where does this idea come from? That if I say the person on the show is not right,
cancellation was not that nobody should ever be socially ostracized. It was that the idea set that was being socially ostracized was a very normy, mainstream set of views. And I'm not a moral relativism, so I don't believe all views are equivalently moral or decent or worthy of, or even worthy of response. I think this idea that you're not allowed to have scorn for views that you believe are damaging or deeply immoral, like truly bad. Like, for example, not even arguments, just statements. Like, Nick Fuentes calling JD Vance's wife a cheat. It's not an argument. Or like, how are you supposed to respond to the argument States because he's in an intermarriage. Am I allowed to respond to scorn? I feel like scorn is a pretty good response to that, and that doesn't actually deserve a debate or a fulsome discussion. And that in fact treating that as though that is a rational idea is a disservice to rationality. But if you treat all forms of that response as cancellation, that's probably how you get this man. And of course, one of the other things that
Wow.
Hey, so can I speak to that?
1 second, Alan. 1 second, Aladdin. Go ahead, George and Ronak. Go ahead, George. George, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. So I'm sure you guys all saw the Megyn Kelly conversation with Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
And at the risk of repeating something you may have said earlier in your space, what really struck me about that conversation was how Ben very calmly and kind of coolly walked through his issues with Tucker for doing the interview and how he did it. And what that means for America as a whole, what that means for conservatism, what that means for the Republican Party, and yeah, of course, like why that is scary as hell for Jews, which was by no means his primary point. And it was interesting how it was difficult for Megyn to counter any of that without seeming like an apologist for Nazism herself. And so what I observed, which by the way, I'm not suggesting she is, but what I observed was she tried at every point to say, well, Ben, there's just this thing between you and Tucker. She kept trying to bring it into, it's just a personal beef between two nice guys who I'm friends with. It was so disingenuous. It was so incredibly disappointing, right? Where Megyn is someone who has, she's pissed off all kinds of people in all of the right ways, in many ways. We don't all have to agree with her all the time, but at the end of the day, she's someone who has asked hard questions of many people. And here she was, taking issue with Ben asking very reasonable questions of Tucker and what he did. And repeatedly trying to say, well, it was just like you guys just don't get along, he rubbed you the wrong way. It's like a high school beef between two boys. It was really disingenuous, and what she was doing there was she was trying to take the heat off Tucker repeatedly. And I hope it's clear to everybody what she was about at that point.
So from her perspective, you have to watch her interview with Steve Bannon. So this was like 6 months ago, I think. She brings on Steve Bannon, and they talk about the time where Steve Bannon clobbered her relentlessly because she was the biggest person on Fox, and she had come out so aggressively with that question for Trump, right? And she was so canceled, like people don't realize, so canceled that she just got back in, right, into the conservative side, especially into MAGA. So she had that podcast with Trump, right? I think right before her and Bannon met as well. And so she's just come back in, and she herself was completely canceled. So she's coming with her own issue with that, and of course what happened to her Fox, et cetera, et cetera. And that's why I think, and also she just started this new media empire, obviously, and she's also worried about her own skin because she's gone through it. So that's the only thing I can say on that side of it.
That makes total sense.
Glenn Greenwald, who we all know what he is.
I wanted actually to address Alan.
Yeah, so just, sorry,
I just want to put this in there.
Hold on. Ronak has to go, so just go ahead, Ronak.
Thank you very much. Aladin, hello, I'm from Israel. I heard part of what you were saying. I understand you're coming here as a journalist to Israel. I'm actually from the northern side of Israel in general, but I would still love to have a discussion with you. I would love for you to hit me up with a DM so we can actually talk. I don't want to take too much time of the space. So if it's in your alley and you would like to talk furthermore, thank you very much for the time and space for that.
Oh, that's all you wanted to say?
I don't want to take too much time of you.
Oh,
Guys.
no. I
Talk
just
about
wanted to
Carlson and all of
talk
those
about
stuff.
what we were talking about. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so
Yeah, no, I can talk about all the stuff, but I really need to go as well.
bye.
Take
Bye. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Sunlight, run the room.
So I just want to say something. When I get to Middle East, when I get to my journey to Middle East, I'm gonna expose all of these fuckers. Anywhere between Palestine.
Hold on, you're kind of repeating yourself again, and I think Stealth kind of wanted to move on from that topic.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that topic in this case. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, shut the fuck up then. Thank you.
No, yeah. Just put me in a bad situation. Anyways, so sorry, I didn't hear your response, George, to what I said. Do you understand why it's about perspective?
Yeah, no, look, the context of where she's at and what she's trying to do for herself, and it makes sense. I will say that just recent things she said, even like the conversation with Charlie Kirk not long ago, it's been a little funky, right? It hasn't seemed like the Megyn Kelly of old. It seemed like something else is in the mix. I hope I'm wrong, but it seemed a little funky. So.
Yeah, so I agree with you. So she has been in communication with certain individuals, like Stephen and others, because she's like, Glenn Greenwald is her very good friend, right? So you have to, which is so bizarre, he's such a disgusting human being. But if you heard, she did not know any of the things what that was going on Tucker's show. And like obviously she'll do research, or her person will do research, but she was caught by surprise by some of the comments that were made. And like I've encouraged people to post underneath her feed videos and clips from things, because either way, it's also because of J.D. Vance and because of the 2026 and 2028. She's just starting a media company, and there's going to be financing by certain individuals and help that's needed by certain individuals. And from a business perspective, she is looking out for herself. And I don't think she understands the full implications yet, because she's not read into that. I'm like on how bad this situation is actually going on right now. You know what I mean?
In a weird way, I'm thrilled because I think she's a pretty sharp person, and I think she sees essentially funded by the trying to buy basically Qatari Islamic regime money. So I think, if she is raising something, which she probably is, she's kind of using this opportunity. I think, what was it? Didn't they have like
What the fuck?
show with her and Germany, right? So I think, yeah.
I'm going to take something here.
Maybe Stealth was off mute for a second. But anyway, look, at the end of the day, I just hope that she's not going the route of Tucker, just more softly and slowly and subtly. We'll see.
Yeah, I was surprised that she wasn't prepared, because typically, her staff does a much better job on that, and that she was surprised. I mean, a couple of them kind of looked at me like she was faint surprised. But I'm with you because, we need strong, conservative, consistent voices in the movement, and we can't have another, high-profile Candace Owens like a person. That woman is wild. Like, really, Jesus, wild.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. Sorry. I'm at trying to get my dad's car detailed. If I don't do it, nobody will do it. And that kind of place that's open at night, which is insane and amazing. But anyways, yeah. So I'm not happy about Megan thing whatsoever. She's a former Jones Day lawyer. think a lot of this has to do with the fact that, remember, she was not always like this hard right-wing conservative, as you know, right?
Hi, Jen. I was thinking, but I wanted to show that really interesting a couple times.
And she's very public about that, and and I think that it's also throwing her life for a loop, having that health condition as well. I don't know why she's working so much. She shouldn't be, but she is. And she's starting this media empire, right? So this is part of her. It's like now she's like, has all these. I think some of them are commies and progressives, to be honest with you, and libertarians that go on her show. But a lot of them have a legacy history of not being the best people. So, and my biggest thing is her relationship to Greenwald. I mean, it's just horrific. So, and he's on press TV. Like, do none of these people look into the fact that they have relationships with foreign countries like Iran and Russia? Like, it's just very bizarre to me. From a national security perspective, do you know what I mean? I don't get it. If you could explain that part, I'd like to understand. So what I just don't understand.
Well, it's actually you don't have to try to understand that. Like Megyn Kelly is trying to be neutral on everything because she's trying to protect her I guess, but we are in uncharted territory because we have an extreme propaganda against the MAGA movement, Israel, and so forth. And it's freaking crazy. It boggles my fucking head. And I cannot get it. And sometimes, like, I sit down and it was like, why this is happening? Because a lot of people don't know, like, a lot of people think I'm like a fucking ruthless motherfucking former intelligence agent.
Yeah, let's watch the language just a little bit. Let's watch the language, if that's okay. Thank you. If that's okay, thanks. Just easy on the language.
Yeah, I was like, I have a soft side of me. It was like, I cry. I cry when I see bullshit. And it hurts my feelings. And it does. A lot of people think that it's like I am the ruthless guy from whatever. And it just, it's my feelings, man.
Yeah.
It just does.
I hear you. Yeah. So, anyways, listen, I need to see what's going to happen with the blowback of Heritage George. I don't know. I feel there's a lot of people behind the scenes affiliated with Heritage. And we'll see what happens with that next, because that's probably, the whole thing became a mess out of nowhere, and I'm very, very sad about that, that's for sure. Okay. We have a little bit of this interview left. Let me go here.
I see people now saying, well, I'm taking cold influences and I'm not insulting him. I am describing his views. Correct. I mean, there's been an attempt because leftists overused all these terms that now become meaningless. And that means that when you do that in the rhetorical space, you actually end up destroying the systemic immunity that people have to bad things. Because so if everything racist, then the response typically is, okay, nothing's racist. But that's not true. We know that some things are actually racist. If you say that black people are innately inferior, that's racist. Right? That's a racist statement. But if I say racist, there's a group of people who will immediately say, well, no, you're just using racist as a club in order to shut down a conversation because the left used it in that way. And so a sort of Pavlovian response is developed where if you use the term the way it's properly supposed to be used, then it's treated the same as if you were improperly using the terms. The term itself, I guess that issue. I mean, I guess that's the idea. But again, so these are not arguments. So these are impulses or emotional outbursts or insults. And that's not a conversation. That's not a discussion. Did you know that the biggest threat to your
So there is a point with that point of the conversation that there's been an overuse of words, especially on the left towards the right. So the right has become almost and it's a very, very valid point that
one of the things is quite clear that, as you said, there's been a direction of travel change very significantly since he left Washington. It's not just what he's doing, he's hosted a whole number of people that really are pushing a particular worldview. I think it's fair to say. What do you up to? You know, I don't like to speak on this, I think it's reflective on his actual views. I think, looking at the guest that he's had, and sort of the views that he's learned, because that seems to be his mode of doing business, is that he very rarely says the name that he wants to say out loud. A few times he will, like, for example, reflects his interview, he'll say the Christian Zionist, or Brandis, rather than actually saying the thing that he says. That's sort of trying later to have my bacteria inconvenient line for him.
I mean, all people I know personally who I've seen like be seized by this brain fire, they're not Jewish. Most of them are self-described Christians, and then the Christian Zionists who are Christian Zionists. Like, what is that? Like, I can just say for myself, I dislike them more than anybody. It's like, what? Because it's Christian heresy, and I'm a second Calvinist Christian.
But mostly what he does, he has on people, and then he has it. It's very interesting. Now, of course, Tupper is perfectly capable of carrying out a very athletic interviews, for example, Ted Cruz, and so pretending that he's not doing that thing is, I think, insulting to the intelligence and the right, but not accepted in any context. If it were more as a non-linear answer, that we're ready to do, and we're ready to non-linear, right? Not doing their actual journalistic job, and we deserve to abuse that way. Guest selection is definitely a big one, and for your guests, a big one when you lose friends with the music. Tupper's general belief he has done his sort of foreign policy talk is that it's not just an American question, that's America is a sort of nefarious force in the world, and wherever American support for allies happens, then it must be the result of domestic manipulations, and that the most important thing right now is to essentially go autarkic, to bring
law, then he wouldn't be sinless.
Hello?
It's not a sin if God exempts you. It's not a sin. If the Levites broke the law, then they would have been blamed. They would have been sinful. Oh my God. Do you understand?
Can I go now?
How can you perform sacrifice by fire when the law says that you shall not cook anything by fire?
Well, that's the point.
Then that means that the Levites were in sin.
No, because God, because there's that are not sinful for you to do. That's the point. There is exemptions from the law given itself.
The Bible says that Christ was a perfect. He was a perfect sacrifice.
Don't deny that.
So how be a perfect sacrifice without sin if you broke the law?
Because there is a letter of the law.
Shut up!
Okay, because there is a letter of the law.
You would be kicked off the stage.
Hold on.
Shut up!
Let the Edomite speak, please. The letter of the law.
You sound ridiculous,
Let the Edomite speak. Let Saltine speak, please.
You could at least I would have said that.
Andrew, I called out the line. I've been trying to go.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I appreciate that. Now, what it seems is like Lion is relying upon, I won't say the exact word fallacy, it would be the infallibility of the biblical authors, right? So I take it that the biblical author has an understanding of the law that is the problem, right? There's a problem in the understanding of the law. So what we can do is we can go and read the law and see what it says, the 10 Commandments. Remember, and I'll just go to the third one. Holy the Lord's Day. Remember to keep holy the Lord's Day. Now, I'm wondering, why is that interpreted that you cannot do anything on the Lord's Day, right? And so it just seems like there was this tradition that was established, and this is what King tried to explain, and it seemed like it escaped, your analysis or reasoning. I don't know. And basically, it's saying that the 10 Commandments says to remember to keep the day holy. Now, what does that mean exactly?
I guess that would be something that would be interpreted by Moses at the time. And then, he institutes the policies around that interpretation. Now, it seems like Jesus later, it says, hey, this is what it's supposed to be. Now, what you want to think is, if there was an interpretation and there was a policy, then we must adhere to the interpretation and the policy. Why would we do that if we have clarity from Jesus, right? Why would we hold on to the tradition and the interpretation? And, and so it seems when the author writes, this is what Jesus did. He isn't fully ascending to the understanding. He's appealing to the interpretation in the previous policy. Why? Because he's a human being. He's in the moment. He's watching it occur. He writes it down. He says, did this, right? And it's us as the readers of all the text, the time.
Tucker essentially grew up as a trust fund baby his whole life, so he doesn't have that same diagnosis as a disenfranchised young white male who can't afford to buy a house. Can he not afford to buy a penthouse, maybe? Okay, that's possible. I doubt that, because he's worth close to $1 billion between him and his wife's inheritances, but that doesn't explain what Tucker's doing. The only thing that explains what Tucker's doing is he's running a Dugan-off, and every single person that's affiliated with that narrative or with that perspective is the guest on the show. Now, outside of the Dugan stuff is other stuff, like the guy who's, was a lobbyist for the Fulanis, right? Or a random Armenian guy who comes on the show to talk about the Azerbaijan-Armenia situation as if it was some type of, ethnic, Christian cleansing, which it wasn't. It had to do, not with religion, but with, two different nations and more of a tribal thing, so to speak, right? We're in for, and the other part is that Tucker's personality is more like reactive, and he gets very sensitive and very hurt, right? So when Mark Levin and others were going after him, he just cannot handle any type. And he says, "Oh, I don't." The minute anybody keeps saying that, like Val doesn't possess too much, like literally you care about what everybody else is thinking. That's how thin-skinned you are, because you're literally obsessing over every single response. I don't know where this goes, but it's not good. And he's right. I mean, he featured a guy on his show who said most hypocritical things about J.D. Vance's wife, and you're friends with J.D. Vance, and none of it makes sense. You would have said to him something on that topic. You would have pushed back if you weren't shocked to do that, and you didn't. Strange again. I don't know. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, just because I know I have over 300 people here, probably 100 listening, but I don't have the ability to fully communicate effectively right now because I'm in a loud place. So I'm going to shut down. I'm going to open back up probably in a couple hours. So I'll see you then. I have a ton of...
Which became the Samaritans. So they're one of there were 8 to 10
in the black man's 50
Everybody
that comes
thinks
even
that
close.
the Jews were just one monolith. That is not true. There wasn't one group.
I'm not
that was called the Jews.
Oh, he's on the black
There were several
love machine
groups,
side,
several
the fuckboy side.
competing
I
to be
talk about this in the book.
or competing to continue what biblical Israelitism was. And so you had the Samaritans, you had the Sadducees, you had the Pharisees are the most famous. They were the letter of the law guys. You have all of these other groups. I forget the name of the other ones because they're not as in front of my.
Zealots, Sadducees.
Yeah, exactly. The Zealots, and then there are two others that I always forget.
The Hasmonean.
What I'm talking about. Yes.
The Hasmonean.
This is not what I'm addressing what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the certain man that was coming down from Jerusalem that was beaten, stripped, and left for dead. I want you to identify who that is so that Lion can.
Who's the?
Oh, what does the scripture say?
Let's go to it. It says that certain man. It says coming. We'll just read it. Hold on.
Okay, I was just speaking to who the Samaritans were. That's all, Congressman.
No, I know. But the thing is about. I want you to read it. You're a good orator. Go to Luke 10.
You said me?
25 and down.
You said Luke 10?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. This is Luke 10. You said 25 and down?
25 and down. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So it says here, and behold, a lawyer stood up to put him to the test, saying, Teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life? He said to him, what is written in the law?
Wait, he's told him what is written in the law. Go ahead, though.
He said, what is written in the law? How do you read it? And he answered, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And he said to him, you have answered correctly. Do this, and you will live. But he said, desiring to justify himself, said to Jesus, and who is my neighbor? Jesus replied, a man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among robbers, who stripped him and beat him and departed, leaving him half dead. Now by chance...
Hey, wait, stop real quick. Who lives in Jericho?
That would be the Israelites.
What kind of Israelites? What's that?
I remember Joshua was the one who... I don't know which side. I just know it would be. Wouldn't it be Judites?
Yeah.
Joshua.
Were they the only ones that lived there?
Yeah. Were they the only ones that lived there? That I don't know. Okay. I just know Joshua was on
What's the population do you think of that time?
I just know Judites were there. I don't know if there were other ones. Because you have to take into account concrete.
Let me do it like this. So let's do it like this. A man, let's do it like this. Like today, a man was coming from China going to England. What kind of people live in China?
A certain man.
Yeah, a certain man from China is going to England.
I don't know who he is. They say they got more Christians in China than in America.
What is it that? No, we're not talking about religion. We're talking about.
Yeah, but what we're saying is that there's groups within groups within groups.
So we're not talking about. What about the ethnicity? The context of the conversation that he's asking. He says, "Who is it?" So
objection stretching, Your Honor.
So look, a man is coming. A certain man is coming from China and going to Laos. What kind of man is he?
He's Laos?
Yeah.
From China? He's probably a Han. He's probably of the Han ethnicity.
A certain man coming from Japan and is going to China. What kind of man would you assume?
Yeah, he's probably one of the several Japanese ethnicities.
So a certain man coming from Jericho going to Jerusalem.
Yeah, he's going to be of the...
Objection, speculation, Your Honor, speculation. This is not facts that are entered in this. We can't speculate.
No, I hear you, Concrete, because Concrete's kind of right. Because I want to hear what you have to say, Lion, because one can say that the Bible, when it wants to be detailed in terms of where someone comes from, it always does that. in most cases.
Right.
So if the Bible isn't stressing the specific type of man that this is, so why should we speculate, like Tark was saying? Why should we speculate if that's not the purpose of this?
All right. So, all right. Let's just say let's go with it for now. Now continue reading.
Stop smacking on the mic, homie.
So,
Yeah, the chewing off means a lot, and also, hello everybody.
Hey, all right. Hey, Monica. Can you continue reading?
Hey, Cora, my favorite white woman. Cora, we miss you. You are the better white woman.
Let's
I can do this, Bima.
Come on, King. I mean, come on.
okay, my bad.
Saw some milk and magnesia. I got it.
Let's continue reading the parallel here. Remember the context. He's talking to a man who's already a believer. He's already a Jew. Jesus.
Yeah, well, he's an Israelite. Yeah.
Right. All right. Jesus is. Let's go with it. Jesus is an Israelite.
Yes.
Talking to another Israelite who knows the law. Remember the man recited the law back to.
Yeah. Now he's saying this story. Correct.
All right. So now Jesus is now trying to say something that this man will know something about. Continue reading.
Yeah. So Jesus replied, "A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, full of robbers who stripped him and beat him and departed, leaving him dead. Now by chance, a priest was going down that road, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. So likewise, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him."
What's a Levite?
Yeah, a Levite. You said what?
What is a Levite?
A Levite is one of the 12 actual tribes of Israel.
Is it Northern Kingdom or Southern Kingdom?
So that would be Southern Kingdom.
Southern Kingdom. Okay, continue reading.
Yes, because the Levites and the Judah. Okay, so a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan.
So two Levites walked right past this man.
Correct.
All right. Now it's about to say a Samaritan man.
Yeah, but a Samaritan, as he journeyed, came to where he was.
And what's a Samaritan?
So Samaritan is the mix that I was talking about.
What are they? What are they descendant of?
Yeah, they're a mix of Israelites and the natives that were around that area.
You're missing the point. That's not the focus. The focus.
No, that's the reason he mentioned it. That's the reason he's given he's giving man an analogy of who his neighbor is. And it's explaining to him who his neighbor is in this text. And that's crazy.
What he's trying to say is only neighbors are Jews. Those are his only neighbors.
No.
Israelites. I'm sorry, Israelites.
Is a Samaritan a Jew?
No. Oh my God.
Wait.
I wouldn't argue that they're Jews. I wouldn't argue that
Israelites. I corrected myself to Israelites though.
Right, Israel is 12 tribes. Hey Pete, what happened? Why
is only Israelites are his neighbors?
Why is there a division between the Benjamin, Levi, and Judah, and the other?
Yeah, because there was a big split after King Solomon.
All right, and what happened to the big split after King Solomon?
Yeah, there were correct me if I'm wrong. There were the 3 tribes that remained the southern kingdom, and then the rest.
Which is Benjamin, Levi,
and Judah, us.
Right.
And then the rest, the 10, went to the north and became lost, essentially.
They became lost. What did it mean when they say lost?
They lost their identity.
Lost their identity and accepted what?
Pagan land. We've seen this happen before. But
did they not also accept the identities of the lands that they went into?
Yeah, that's true. Right. But then the question becomes like...
So wouldn't those people also be called those people who lost their identities through getting caught up in the wars? Wouldn't they be called...
It's all leading to witness. Objection, bro. You can't keep leading to witness.
Terminology today, Concrete. I wonder why.
Stop being weird.
No, you're right, Concrete, because you're kind of playing a sleight of hand, because one can argue that the progenitors of the Samaritans were actually the natives and not the Jews, because the women slept with the natives of that land, and people argue that they created the Samaritans. So the Samaritans' progenitors, meaning the man who started the Samaritan, was not a Jew, was not an Israelite, and they slept with Israelite women.
I strongly disagree.
Well, I disagree with you.
So what I'm saying is Judah, Benjamin, Levi, or Southern Kingdom. Those are what you will have. That's the group that remained in Judea. Those.
Yes, I agree.
Who became the Pharisees, the Sadducees, all of these.
The Southern Kingdom?
Yeah, that's them.
No, I disagree.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's Levi and Judah who became these groups, these little small groups. The Pharisees are made up of a bunch of Levites.
Benjamin.
That's who these people are. That's who Christ is dealing with. That's who the 12 apostles originally were dealing with. They were dealing with Benjamin, Judah, Levi. And what he kept saying was the analogy that he gave. He's trying to tell them that your neighbor is Simeon, Gad, Issachar, Reuben, Naphtali, Zebulun, Astar, Mishriach, Ephraim.
She was 9 years old.
That's what he's trying to say.
So, Lion, I'm not. So.
Hi.
Yeah, it's difficult. Who's that?
Your mom.
Yeah, watch your mouth, Shot. I'm a
I need Bitcoin. Give me Bitcoin.
Shut that right now. Not right now. Not right now, Shot. So like, I don't. That's another conversation I don't want to get into right now because it's a can of worms.
Actually, it's the same conversation because he wants to know.
No, it's not, because you can argue, and I think you would know that the Maccabean period is when you started to get the converts who started claiming tribes that they weren't.
But that's leads into another issue here. What we're talking about is who Jesus is saying your neighbor is. In Luke 10.
Yeah, but I agree with concrete and
I know you do, but that's only because of your doctrinal, but you're not doing it based off of the evidence. Because you already stated a second ago who the Samaritan was.
I did, and I told you the progenitor is not a Jew.
No, you said you just gave that statement. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
No, when you look at the look of the history of the Samaritans and why they were treated so like why the actual Israelites treated them as like a castaway, it's because they understood that they're not the same people. The progenitors,
it's
the
because
Samaritans, were not Israelites like them. They understood that they were a mixture that was started by another tribe.
That's not true. The reason why, I'll tell you why, King Solomon. It's ironic your name is King Solomon. It's due to the fact that you led the people astray and you divided the nation. And because and because of that, that led to a civil war between northern and southern kingdom. And you eventually lost, and you were taken away into the Assyrians. While you were there as the Assyrians, you were now called by those names because you lost yourself.
No, but we remained in the southern kingdom, though. About the sun, right?
You remained in the southern kingdom until Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar decided.
You're right.
And nobody was.
You're right. You actually, okay, concrete. I'm sorry, Lion is right on that. I always forget that. Eventually, the southern kingdom also was taken into captivity. Yes.
So. King, the contention on the table is that the person who is being came down from Jerusalem, a certain man, that person is an Israelite, and therefore you only are supposed to love your neighbors that are Israelites as yourself.
Yeah, and I'm glad you clarified that, concrete, because Ryan knows I don't take those I don't think the scriptures lays out an interpretation where it's just Israelites. I don't agree with those interpretations. And I've seen enough breakdown. And look, Lion knows I love him to death. There are a lot of things that I agree with him. This is one of the things that I don't. I think because I've seen the breakdowns, concrete. Like I'm talking about the hermeneutical analysis, the breakdown of the wording, the sentences, and the structure, the typical meanings, even the cultural context. I think when you look at all of that, I think it leads towards our position where it's a more universal thing when it's talking about neighbor and not leaning on ethnicity. And that's just, I have to be honest with it.
Let me show you something.
You know why that's the case, right?
Can you go to Matthew 4?
Can I speak to the manager, please?
Kanye is basically a crypto, no pun intended, Calvinist, right? You know that.
Shasha, can we ask for a poll?
Like, keep me normal.
Topic.
Monica, you just got here. What the hell?
Actually, I've been
Thirsty,
here.
bro.
I've
It's a
been
weird,
in
thirsty ass woman,
here.
bro.
How you doing, Monica?
I'm good, Shasha. Thank you.
This is crazy. You know what? Let the devil have his due, line. Let the devil have their due. Fighting the devil, you know this environment of anti-Christians, having this devil who is supposed to be a Christian, do this.
Roman Catholic. I mean, Catholics.
Is she? Is that you, Monica? You're a Roman Catholic?
Why are
I'm
you
talking about the big devil, not the little devil. The big devil. Big devil. Are you a Roman Catholic as well?
About people's faith.
She just wanted negative attention. She liked the negative attention.
Talking about my personal life.
That's weird, Solomon.
Oh, my bad, Sasha. I thought everybody knew.
Yes, everybody knows. They're doing weird stuff, King. Don't let it.
I'm
Yeah,
moving.
everybody knows. Everybody knows Sasha.
Why are you guys getting personal? I don't
That's
understand.
weird.
It's very weird.
Monica likes negative energy. You know,
So
she loves it, bro. She loves it.
I haven't been here, Concrete.
Oh, what do you mean? This is all she is. That's all she is. Walking, talking, negative, dark energy, fucking creator. And that's why Shasha is in her crew. Shasha does it as well. The fucking big demon is Guava. She's mad that she was fucking
Wait a
banished
minute, is
from
Guava
fucking
in here? Why are you
Holy
talking
Land.
about someone that's not
And so they're all negative energy fucking creators and providers. This is what miserable women look like, bro. One miserable woman fucking building and encouraging another miserable woman, and all they do is bring misery. And women obviously are the tone setters of environments, right? When they're allowed to fucking be unfettered and out of control, they're gonna set the tone. And obviously they're not gonna set like a positive tone, because I don't know why they could. They should. But they're gonna set a negative tone, and that's where they garner power. When the men get emotional and get upset, then they can fucking use that as leverage to then gain control. Oh, you want your happiness back? You want your peace back? Then make mama a sandwich. When you make mama a sandwich, then I'll let you have your peace back. I'll let you have your happiness back. It is a manipulation tool that they have learned over time. They watched mom fucking torture dad. Dad had to fucking either run away or fucking capitulate. And then they said, oh, I can do that with my boyfriend. They said, okay, I'm going to make his life, I'm going to give him a little sweetness. And then hell, and then if you want ever to get that sweetness again, you got to do what I say. These are fucking extortion, mailer, weirdo, fucking dark energy fucking purveyors. It's sad. And the reason why you know they're dark energy purveyors is because they run that dark energy all day long, every fucking day. They don't have a moment of fucking reflection. They don't have a moment of fucking capitulation to the fucking positivity of the moment. No. It's all about mama. It's all about mama and her fucking needs. This is the extreme version of fucking malignant narcissism that's out of control that niggas encourage. It's crazy. And the worst part about it is that we're forgiving. We're forgiving.
Not me.
We say, go ahead, little mama, be normal, and we will accept you. We will embrace you. We will fucking provide for you. We will protect you. And you know what? We'll do that even when you're being bad.
Right.
And they know that they could be in their worst behavior, and there's gonna be some nigga that's gonna have a fucking cape, and save her fucking life. Save her emotions, save her finances, save her from all her bad decisions. Yo, it's crazy. And we do it because we love them. We want them to be happy. We want them to be protected.
Hello.
They fucking know our weaknesses as men, and they fucking
Is this considered disrupting the stage, or
bro? And all I ask
blind
Please get them and fucking control them. Please help them to be normal, love them, embrace them, hold them accountable. Please, man, whoever these women belong to, please get your woman, get her out of these streets, get her off these fucking stages, love her, embrace her, nurture her, hold her accountable, and stop making her our fucking problems as a community. Every man, get your woman and fucking, manage her. Please and thank you.
All right, that was Concrete doing his concrete.
I would like to say something.
Real cuss shit.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered, especially in New York City. The dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Squad. I said that wrong, didn't I? These are their stories. Dum-dum.
Once now that my Donnie's in, all you niggas go on Muslim. Yo, King, what they're trying to do is terraform the room into a hair salon and Guavo was the best at that. No, it's true. Guavo was the best at it. You gotta go? What you say?
That's such a good show.
Wait, hold on. You left the protest, King? Everybody thought you was busy doing crypto work. Nigga, that shit was broke.
Yo, Concrete. I've been baking. Woo! My nigga, God is good, man.
Congratulations, sir. I hope you have your stop loss.
Still haven't gotten my Bitcoin.
Hope you have your stop losses on Bitcoin. That's fine.
Or Ethereum.
I need Bitcoin. Give me Bitcoin.
Patiently. Just being a patient girl.
Chillism sucks. Management and chillism.
It got worse, bro. It got worse. It got worse.
These niggas are retarded. I don't know what the fuck is going on. They out here.
Who are you talking about specifically?
Selling out chillism.
Put a name on it, King. Put a name on it.
Yeah, put a name on it. Put a name on it.
Nigga Mike. Motherfucking nigga Mike. Let's go, Mike.
Put a name on it.
These niggas selling out chillism for some fucking.
Put a name on it. Put a name on it, bitch.
Selling out what chillism was just for some fucking.
You're such a cool.
With that shit, right?
You're such a fucking big fat.
N-word, are you there?
Shut the fuck up.
Solomon, I actually think that you were robbed out of a mod badge. We have been advocating.
Look, it's all good. To me?
Who are you, random with the pink ticket?
What's up, guys?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, to me, niggas acting weird, so I did. I was making money. I was doing my thing. Look.
Who was acting weird?
I don't give a fuck.
Put a name on it.
You're weird too. I don't give a fuck. At least I'm an Aquarius.
You said I'm weird too? What the fuck did I do?
I'm an Aquarius. I can be.
Sasha,
I didn't even do anything.
You ain't never been weird, bro.
I was insulted when
Do not put that on yourself. These niggas is weird. You ain't never been weird, bro. Don't you dare put yourself in the same coat as these motherfuckers, bro. You ever do that to yourself?
Man, shut up, Monica. Monica, you already know. You play weird.
No. Everyone's not weird. Certain niggas is weird.
Yeah, certain niggas are weird.
You're not a part of the certain.
You know why Sasha hate me? For fucking blogging. For fucking blogging.
You're not part of the niggas.
Sasha hates me.
You're part of the niggas.
Fucking
you're part of the niggas that are weird.
Solomon, what I already know.
Sasha wants me to stop hating on.
I want you to stop being a fucking weirdo.
So we can be
Stop
back to
being
normal.
a weirdo.
You're never gonna be normal because I'm always gonna keep
being a weirdo.
Sister,
being normal is not within your capability.
Find you some fucking other homeboys that you can kick it with and leave me the fuck alone. I'm no longer your homeboy. It is what it is. Get a fucking
within that motherfucking squishy of a fucking brain.
Never gonna pressure me, Sasha.
Your brain is probably as because you are absolutely correct. And I didn't know how bad it is. And I know how hard a crack rock is. Your mom knows how hard a crack rock is, doesn't she?
Oh, yes. Forever and ever. You're never gonna get me to stop, motherfucker.
How you guys gonna make it?
I spit on you.
No. Get out of the way, new people. Get out of the way, new people.
You're bipolar. Hey, I still accept you. You're okay. You're bipolar.
I am not diagnosed with
You're
any
bipolar. I got
fucking
you. It's okay.
you piece of shit.
I've dealt with bipolar before.
You
It's not new to
need
me.
to go to a
It's not new to me. I've seen
a
bipolar before.
PCP and a psychologist, you stupid, dirty dick bitch. Shut up, you bumpy dick Johnson ass nigga.
Catholic Church, come get your people.
Bumpy dick Johnson. Bumpy Johnson.
Hold on.
Bumpy Johnson. Bumpy Johnson. Bumpy Johnson. Bumpy Johnson. You Bumpy Johnson having ass nigga. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
Mary. Somebody get that woman.
Shut up, bitch.
I think they both.
Oh my goodness, where have you been? What you been doing?
I tried putting junk on my genitalia and accusing my genitalia of doing
You're
all kinds
alright,
of
you're not a victim.
Mr. Bumpy! Bumpy, Bumpy! Shut up, bitch.
Is there a conversation? Is there a conversation?
It was a
No,
conversation
it was banter.
for many hours.
It was just banter.
No, that's not
Banter got out of. It is true that we were just bantering, and the bantering got out of control because weirdos can't control themselves. That's a fact. Don't bear false witness, good Christian mom.
Who's the weirdo? Who is the weirdo? I just want to know.
Not you.
You! Clearly you! Clearly you! You need to go back to sleep, Louie. You need to go back to sleep. Alright? So I compact this bumpy ass.
No, come on. I feel like we were doing so good today. I fell asleep on Bible conversation. What happened?
So what happened was there's a poll right up there. But you guys mind if I ask King just to clarify because
We
it got
can get
real
back
noisy
to
real
the
quick?
Bible conversation.
King.
That's good to see my brothers in here.
My
Demon here.
You said
So
what?
I wanted to make sure that I heard it clearly.
What's
You
good,
said
brother,
that
man?
the upper management were fishing for what?
You said wait. I said the upper management was
Was like fishing for like a meta or virtual or something?
yes. Essentially sipping for virtual coochie. These niggas. What's a fucking virtual fucking coochie, nigga? Let me see that. Let me see that fucking nigga. You go hear all that shit. Let me see that nigga again. You go hear all that shit.
Wait. No, hold on, King. Nah, King. Listen, King.
Come on, brother.
Listen, man.
I'm telling concrete.
I hear you. I'm just saying, de-Chicago the situation, please.
Let's keep rolling. People be playing with my name. Look, you can do whatever you want to. I don't care. When you play with my name, that's when shit gets.
I don't know nothing about that. The only thing, I'll just tell you, the only thing that was reported, as far as I knew, is that there was a vote. You might have been upset about the vote. And secondarily, the other possibility was that you were busy with work. So there was two possible reasons why we didn't see King. And I understand reason one, I understand reason two. There was nothing else besides that.
Yeah. They were both true.
All right, so we're good. I think we're all good then.
Yeah. We're good.
Right, but what we're focusing on is the virtual coochie.
Oh no.
The problem concrete. When niggas start brigading behind scenes, talking shit, blah blah blah. I don't know nothing about it. There's a lot of snaky people in chillism. And my issue, concrete, is when niggas move like snakes. That's my problem.
About that.
nothing about it. My name is Bennett. I ain't in it. They just move like fucking snakes, bro.
You might be one of those snakes.
No, you guys didn't hear. Bro, you guys didn't hear the Tebow? When somebody was like,
I'm trying to really a snake right now.
Is that what he's talking about?
yeah, who you talking to?
How does he not seem like a snake by saying there are snakes?
Who are you?
I'm just posing the question. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, but who
What are you trying to do here? Shut the
I'm gonna walk down the logic. Elijah, you wanna walk down the logic?
Hello?
Come on, sunshine!
Elijah, don't set you up to get jumped.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah. Don't bite the bait, Elijah.
Do I know that we work through the logic?
Don't bite the bait.
Wow.
I mean, you're like the. It's been like 2 days.
I mean, you're like actually.
King, not too much.
Get out the way.
These are one of Shy-Shy's order.
I mean, if you want to go down this dive,
I don't know who that is.
fucking funny as fuck.
The stack.
Stupid ass. Retard.
I thought we were talking.
That's one of Shy-Shy's orbiters. What the fuck is an orbiter even mean?
I'll tell you.
Fucking dickhead.
Like when you orbit when you orbit the sun, you're gonna hang around.
Orbiter. An orbiter.
An orbiter is like
Oh, as long as I'm Uranus, I don't care.
Hey, yo.
The orbiter is like someone who kind of hangs someone else's kind of.
All right. Well, I don't know who Elijah is, so.
Well, don't.
Now what? What?
Want to be Jay.
I feel like saying now what?
But he doesn't want to be.
What? That's it.
Now what?
That's it. You don't want to be.
You know what can change this? If you give me Ethereum. Thank you very much.
Now you're going to.
Okay, can I give you some testimony, brother?
Damn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I let you send me the Ethereum.
I fasted for like 4.5 days last week.
Why are you lying?
Oh,
You don't have the mental fortitude to
that
fucking
shit
fast
was
for 4 days.
good.
I don't know who you're trying to trick besides yourself.
Clarity, bro. Oh,
Pastor, that can't stop eating within fucking 3 hours, okay? All right, so I don't know who you're tricking or who you're tricking.
I'm gonna do it.
But we know you didn't fast for 4 days. Imagine this fat nigga who carries grinders in his glove department, right? Imagine going 4 days without food.
Everybody gets their.
Imagine that.
Shy, I don't want to go.
He's a goddamn liar. Oh, go off. I fucking dare you. I fucking
see the energy thief.
dare you. You want to defend your boyfriend? Why? Defend your boyfriend.
Don't let her steal her energy.
Defend him.
She's an energy vampire. It's a spiritual war, King. They want you to be in misery where they are, brother. Go take the bait. They live in misery, bro.
And where do you live?
Misery does love company.
Who the fuck said that?
The nigga you was trying to say.
The nigga you was sent before.
Elijah, you cocksucking ass faggot. Now you know how I jerk this shit out of your stupid dick ass, dick sucking ass bitch. You spooty ass hoe ass nigga. Nah, go sicko. Go after him right now.
Don't do it. They want
This fucking loose booty ass motherfucker. Oh yeah, let me fucking circle with the rest of the guys. Fucking can't even stand on your wig. Dick sucking ass nigga. I spit on you too, Elijah. Fucking fucking.
Oh shit! Give me some of that shit.
Shut up, dick. That nasty ass food in your fucking PTR. I spit on that shit too. That looks disgusting. That looks like manure with some greens on top of it.
What's up, babe? Someone got a topic?
Yeah, I got a topic, nigga. I can't wait till tomorrow night, nigga. I can't wait until
This nigga got a manure plate.
I
can't wait, nigga.
I can't.
This nigga got a cow.
Fucking wait, nigga.
A cow's feast plate.
I think I watched the. I couldn't focus on the full game. I watched the dog.
So the topic's in sports.
Yeah, it's not crashing out. The topic.
Great. Talk about sports then.
Yeah, so
Shit. But yeah, I only caught the Dolphins game. I couldn't concentrate on football because I'm so anxious for tomorrow.
Man, the fucking New York Giants are down bad, boy. What?
Their season's over, dude.
They blew that fucking lead like that, and it was crazy.
Bro,
and Monica, I know your little Amish ass ain't gonna invite me and then go on mute.
But you want yes, what do you think I think it's I think we blow you guys out. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you think so? You want to bet on that?
You're what's it called? Jordan Love's favorite target that y'all started.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Chillism. This is brain rot at its finest. You just had 30 minutes of yelling. Now they're talking about football. Welcome back to Chillism. Super Brain Rot Edition, Saturday, Sunday Night Live. Welcome to the show.
You gonna interrupt me? The 19? How dare you? You fake ass congressional bitch! Shut up!
Yeah, I don't know who turned the hand raising off, but yeah.
Anyway,
what's going on in politics, guys? Mamdani, where the Mamdani?
Yeah, politics. Isn't the government gonna open up?
Yo, fuck that, Benny. Yo.
Where the
talk that shit, King. Let them know where you stand on that.
Where the Mamdani? They all on my body.
I hate Mamdani right now. I hate Trump. I hate everyone, bro.
We hate Mamdani. We hate Romney. We hate all them, bro.
I hate everybody, bro. I literally
We had this conversation the other day, though. We were talking about, he ran a successful campaign, and it's because he went back to basics. He's talking about how we make lives better for Americans. That was always the golden playbook, and he just stuck to the playbook. And Democrats need to wake the fuck up.
I don't think his message scales outside New York.
Well, absolutely not.
What I would say though, because here's the thing.
That's your only comeback that Moses wasn't a real person, but you gotta take everybody, man. You can't leave. You can't just take the special people. The special people gonna turn into some niggas too.
Well, that fictitious person that is the namesake of Miss Stuckman right there.
Well, it's fictitious to think you only gonna take the special people, and they not gonna turn into the unspecial people.
She said if I could have freed more, but only when they were slaves. So you're not.
But that wasn't a real story either, nigga.
Well, neither was Moses, but you use it.
You gonna use Harriet until you gonna point out that I used the fake one. You can't point out that I used the fake one. You should have pointed it out. You should have just used your Harriet joint.
What?
But you already pointed it out because you already pointed it out, my nigga.
Hold on, somebody calling me. Can y'all see the red phone thing?
Yeah, we see it.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh boy. You know what's better than Ross? TJ Maxx.
We're gonna give Marshalls no recognition.
Marshalls is next level. That's TJ Maxx and Ross is on the same level. Then Marshalls is a little bit above them because you can actually get like a set of folders.
And you can get some good furniture from that bitch.
TJ Maxx goes to Ross. You can't try to match it. Like if you get 2 shoes, then you got a set of 4.
All the immigrants being Ross robbing that motherfucker. Like they buy all the immigrants being Ross. Like,
Why y'all doing Ross? I like Ross.
Nah, fuck Ross. TJ Maxx or Marshall, like bro said.
You don't like Ross? Like if I met my wife at Ross, we would both agree to lie and be like, girl, we met at Marshall stuff.
Ross, they have some good stuff in Ross. They have some nice sneakers in Ross. Why y'all like Ross?
I had against you is the debate.
Ross, we have some nice
just like y'all niggas don't like the big booty girl with the butt fat. But y'all don't tell everybody I get that.
Pregnancy. Because I don't get this ever once in this history of been the birth of pregnancy.
They have some good sneakers. They have some nice sneakers, though. Come on, bro. LeBron's. If you have Captain Red, I ain't doing LeBron. Captain Red, Steph Curry, all kinds.
Just like you.
I don't think I've ever bought. That would have nothing to do with your product. Cut it out with that. You don't cut out with that shit. You keep telling me I'm a Democrat. Cut it out with that. You can't get that out, man. I don't even vote for you.
LeBron is a Democrat. Steph Curry is a Democrat, sir. These niggas are Democrats. He's your nigga. He's your guy. Curry's over there.
I play basketball in them sneakers. I'm not allowed to play ball, you say? You basically say I'm not allowed to play basketball, you telling me.
What I'm saying is you play for the Democrat team.
I don't play for no Democrat team. Cut it out.
Other shoes out there. You
must have loved Democrat because you can't keep the Democrat out your mouth. I don't talk about Democrat. You don't want to talk about Democrat. You and neighbor love Democrat more than I do. Because y'all talk about Democrat all the time. I Democrat more than you. You keep mentioning about Democrat. You want to love Democrat. You want to love Democrats.
More than me.
You keep mentioning about Democrats a lot. You can't keep the Democrat out your mouth. You ever notice that, Spotty? You can't keep your Democrat out your mouth. I don't mention about no Democrats. You and neighbor only two that talk about that. Y'all must have loved Democrats. I don't talk no Democrat. I don't brag about Democrats. I can't stand it. You love Democrats. I think you love Democrats. You can't stop talking about Democrats. I think you like Democrats. I think you like Democrats. You can't keep Democrat out your mouth. I don't talk about Democrats. Do you hear me mention about Democrats? Want to say none? You're the only one that talk about it, though. You gotta love Democrats. You can't talk about Democrats. You gotta love Democrats. I don't mention about no Democrat.
Yeah, you love Democrat. All you do is keep talking about Democrat, saying Democrat. You a part of the Democrat. You say you're a part of the Democrat. I think you a part of the Democrat.
They the only two that mention about Democrat. They must have loved Democrats. They can't keep the Democrat out their mouth. They must have loved Democrats.
Yeah, if you are what you say you are, so you keep talking about the Democrats, that makes you a Democrat.
I can't stand none of them parties. I hate my both parties. Can't stand none of them. I'm independent.
Democrats?
Heck no.
You date Democrats?
Man, you part of the Chicago Teachers Union. You sure are a Democrat. You got a Democrat pension, Democrat president, Democrat manager, Democrat boss. You a Democrat.
I ain't going to Democrat. I don't vote for either one party. I don't vote for none.
Man, this is the Democrat team. I can tell all you keep doing is talking about the Democrats. You got to be a Democrat.
I don't vote period. I don't vote for either one. I'm independent. I vote for myself. I'm black and power. That's why I believe in economics.
If you don't vote Democrat, you ain't black. If you don't vote Democrat, you ain't black.
King, I'm all about economics. And you talking about yesterday, economics. I stay on economics. I'm all about black economics.
You have any Republican women's phone numbers? Call one right now. Call them. And say, man, it sure feels good to be a Republican today, boo.
On the age
Call them about economics, brother.
For term, pointing out how it's being abused. So that tells you that they're already on the job to actually remedy or sure up
the actual visa, so that it's not being abused. So then we can just focus on that part while we're creating a whole new American-led movement to these industries, so that they're the ones that are taking advantage of the actual jobs. But then offering the 50-year option as far as it being housing for these loans is allowing people to actually make an investment that's tolerable to the regular person. Yeah, the 50 years sound pretty extended. It's pretty long.
Yeah, it's usually
outlive it. But at the same time, now people's mortgage payments are something that's tolerable, right? Like, instead of having a $4,000 mortgage payment every month, you're now to a $2,000 mortgage payment every month. And everybody can actually say, hey, that kind of makes sense if you're trying to address it. So I think it's multifaceted. You want to address, take away all the junk that actually exists without disrupting or minimizing the actual disruption that it can have on your economy, and then deploy the actual remedy to said thing while replacing people simultaneously. So I don't know if you could just turn the switch off and say, hey guys, hey, everybody's going to be convenient for about 8 months. We're going to move 1 million people from here to over here, and then we're going to move another 1 million people here to over here. But then you got to be able to say, hey, we don't even have 1 million to fill in the blank. So what do we do? You gotta run with what you have, right? Like, that's what I'm trying to focus on. But let me just wrap up here, and I gotta turn it about it. So the shutdown is supposed to end. The Republicans stood their ground. The Democrats did exactly what they needed to do. They needed to hang the government or the shutdown over the heads of people that were going to be frustrated, and they needed to blame somebody, so they were effective in the energy that they got from their voters to get out there and vote the people into office that they needed them to vote for. And you can kind of see that in their motivation, because they didn't really get anything at all. So all of it was to win these, all of it was to change the conversation to where the Democrats are now going to be the solution for the midterms or whatever this is. So we understand who's playing the political game, and I think that it's pretty cool that we didn't fold, or the people that are on the right side didn't actually fold to this extensive 1-year increase, giving people without there being income limits, $1 million, people making $1 million still getting subsidized from the government. I think that was like a farce, and I think that they got to get that out of there as well. But I did want to ask everybody else this question. What do you guys think about the $2,000 dividend when it comes to tariffs, or the subsidies that were supposed to go to insurance companies being pushed to just regular American people?
Propaganda is bullshit. I like the $2,000 dividend, and I like what he did in Nigeria.
Yeah, but wait, what was the propaganda?
You think you're going to get $2,000 from tariffs?
Who said that?
Subsidy from tariffs.
Yes.
Who said that?
You're not really believe it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a new guy. It's a new guy. He's new. He's new. Beat him up. Beat him up.
All right. So nobody said that we thought that was going to happen, but these are the things that
welcome to chill.
First of all, do you understand how tariffs work?
Yeah. Do you?
Would you like to explain it to me and extrapolate and enlighten me?
Oh yeah, sure.
Construction tariffs.
So tariffs can operate in 3 different capacities. Oh yeah, so tariffs can operate in 3 different capacities. It can be a deterrent to protect the domestic build of the private sector and the ingenuity that they're trying to preserve. Or it can actually be used as an actual tax, so that you can actually penalize other countries so that they were priced out of the market, so that you can offset the actual trade deficit that actually occurs. So that's why we have the advantage and China doesn't have the advantage. So
imagine asking someone who knows tariffs.
I'm not. Hold on.
I'm talking about trade.
Hold on.
I'm talking about.
Hold on. The manufacturer, importer, and consumer are the 3 categories that we need to focus on when we're talking about tariffs. Who pays them? Let me ask you, who pays them?
No, I would like you to enlighten me on that.
You don't know who pays them?
I do, but I would like you to enlighten me.
Did I describe what a tariff is?
I do believe the consumer pays the tariff.
No, you're wrong.
That's not true.
No, the individuals.
No, you're wrong.
That's not true. The consumer, because they are consuming the product from a different country and then they're selling it to a different consumer.
Yeah, it doesn't. The importer pays. The importer pays the tariff, but it doesn't.
That's not true.
Okay, so I ask one question. So you have if a manufacturer in China, let's just say they got a product that costs $7. All right, well, you just walk me through it and make it make sense for me, right? Because you know and I don't know. The manufacturer has.
I don't have to make it make sense. This is something that you don't want to engage, and then you need to understand.
All right, so the manufacturer has something that's worth $10. The importer buys it at $10, sells it for $12. The country that the importer is importing the product in is now going to put 100% tax on it. 100%. So now the importer is paying $20. If you apply the whole 100% tariff to the consumer, you're now priced out of the actual market. Your actual product won't sell. Okay? All right.
So what do you do in that event? What do you do in that event?
So what does the importer do here? They
do?
can say, manufacturer, you need to absorb 50% of the 100% tax so that I don't price my consumer out of the market.
And what if they just say no?
Hold on. The manufacturer has an incentive.
Manufacturer just says no.
If the
It's
manufacturer...
like a what if.
Shut up. If a manufacturer is moving 1 million units at a time, they got to make a quick decision. Do I risk not moving 1 unit when I'm used to moving 1 million of them? Or do I just take this minor inconvenience and get my 1 million off? Because I need to produce results when it comes to moving units. So that is the manufacturer. And I got to keep it
of all the three, out of the three,
answer the question. Is this possible for a manufacturer?
which current
Is it possible that the manufacturer is going to eat the tariff
right now before you go off on a lecture?
Well, I'm asking you the question. Is it possible?
You're still answering the question.
Is it plausible
I didn't
that the
realize it was
manufacturer
that long,
will absorb some of the tariff? How about you, Cora? You want to answer the question? Is it plausible that the manufacturer will absorb?
No, especially when they have other markets they can go to.
All right, thank you. So when I provide you the links to Costco, Walmart,
You didn't even acknowledge your answer.
Hold on. He's saying that there's other things.
Oh my God.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. You don't know how it goes here. Just be comfortable, get the comfortable. He's saying that there's other options. Shut up.
Barbecue chips, actually.
He's saying there's other options, like there's other marketplaces that could actually fill in the void if America isn't there. I don't know.
That's definitely the case with China.
Just hold on. All right. So did Walmart? Hold on. I'm gonna ask this last question. Did Walmart get the manufacturers in China to absorb the taxes during COVID and just as recent as last year?
Yeah, what Walmart does is they value engineer things so the consumer gets a shittier product.
It's not a yes or no question.
I'm gonna provide the link to
So the manufacturer doesn't need any cost at all. They just manufacture a cheaper product, right? And Walmart sells it for the same amount that they would have sold it for a higher quality product.
Listen, Mark, I get to answer my question now. You asked
How
it.
Walmart makes their money.
Answer my question. Of course they are. But they're not going to be able to avoid that if you don't do the things that actually work. We are not switching on this issue. The fact of the matter is, no one has asked me to send federal troops into the city to make it safe. It has never come up. It never
No, I just told you they provide a lower cost product with lesser components that's going to break, and the consumer gets less value for the material, but they're not actually eating a tariff.
Thank you for all the people. Let me just finish this last statement. I'm going to provide the link. I'm going to provide the link for Costco, Amazon, Target, Walmart. All of them push back the manufacturers and they ate half of the tariff.
Have you heard about that?
This tariff, and they sold it to them by absorbing the tariff. Then they were this is the attractiveness of the economy.
Let me just go through it. So it's been 9 months, right, since.
The smart alternative sound right. And ladies, you're amazing.
What the fuck?
Compared to what other markets? Why aren't they
on the verge of currency collapse?
Countries are negotiating deals with America right now. Why do you think this is right now?
This president appears. What are we importing right now? Core,
Japan,
what timber or materials are we importing right now? What are we importing?
We're still importing steel and oil.
From where?
Yeah, we imported real niggas.
Hello? From Canada. Dum-dum. What do you guys know we run underneath the USMCA?
They're not.
You don't think that we're trading with Canada right now?
And so we I would have to get our shit.
You don't even know that we're underneath this agreement right now.
We import potash and guess what? Hold on. We're importing food.
We do. And that fundamentally has to be addressed. We can get into the issues.
All of a sudden, we trade with Canada.
Yeah, we're the largest producer.
What do you mean?
You just think it costs.
You can largely producer of oil now. About millions in June.
And raw. These guys aren't fucking
The
lining
largest
up.
producers.
It happens to trade like David Goggins for 100 days straight. Now, day one started off with a
So
12-mile run, which is pretty impressive.
Can I ask one question? Can I ask one question? Someone really quickly. I'll be the same. Let me give an example. Like when Trump's first term, he put a 10% tariff on softwood lumber. And Corey, you can't make shittier or better softwood lumber. America makes shittier softwood lumber because they're more selling than Canada. And America can't make or produce or harvest softwood lumber than they need. And so in Trump's first term, he put a 10% tariff on Canadian softwood lumber, the lumber that builds the majority of your fucking homes. And you know what else?
Much stronger.
America went to Russia, and you know what Russia did? They harvested their softwood lumber from Siberia, same quality as Canada, except they were from North Korean slaves. And they usually, but hold on, Cora, let me finish, you fucking demon. The difference is, do you think that they went and said, hey, we're going to charge the same as Canada used to charge back before the tariffs? No. They said, guess what? We'll sell America our softwood lumber at 9% more than Canada used to sell it.
I feel about the fact that he just referred to you. Oh, boy. Elijah, let him finish.
He called you minions.
Bro, just chill, bro.
How do you feel about that?
It's chillism. Don't try to move the goalposts because you can't face the argument in front of you. Face the argument in front of you first, little sir.
Right.
Face the argument in front of you first. You're trying to move the goalposts and shit because you're losing right now.
I understand that.
I know. It hurts.
Being able to like go on a
I know. You may be incorrect.
and saying gold. Was like,
yeah, it's all good. Look, this ain't he's like,
when
I get it. You just like, it's old words and all of this kind of stuff. You sound like a conspiracy theorist.
Just like,
we'll get to you. We'll get to you. Just deal with the conversation.
So now you're like,
we'll get to you because you don't even know what America imports.
That's cute.
You let apparently he don't know about software lumber.
Yeah, we said. So hold on, but Elijah, Elijah Samoa said, hey, it's okay that Americans had to only had to take 50% of the tariffs. It's okay that Americans only had to fucking accept 50% tax. Because he said 50% of the tax was absorbed by Chinese manufacturers. But Elijah, hold on.
You're saying, hold on.
And then when anyone tries to interject or intercept or like try to put people in dialogue situation,
just have a conversation. You know how conversations work, Elijah.
Debate. It's a conversation.
Yes, it is.
It's a dialogue.
Yeah, it is. You've been challenged on your idea.
Then debate an empty room of people who don't respond.
Okay, that's
let me respond. Then make your point.
Respond to them.
This is fucking ridiculous. You do the things, respond, or let someone else fucking respond. That's how these apps work, man. Go ahead.
You got the floor, Elijah. Go.
I mean, tariffs was a big thing a couple months ago. Why are we still talking about
The feeling I had in that moment, and frankly, I think all the limits are off with Donald Trump as president.
Do you, boo-boo?
Yeah, Elijah, you new here, nigga. Shut up. So at the end of the day, tariffs are tariffs, bro. It is what it is. Like, I don't think, I actually, as somebody who supported Trump tariffs, I don't think it's a good thing to up them, then down them, then up them. I don't think that's very good for markets. It's like, if you're gonna have it. Just put them there. But don't like up and down. And I get that.
Local news on Thursday.
I get that. I get all of that. But at the same time, it's like, foresee that China's going to do something like that. So they just have a tariff
level that is consistent to where it can accommodate the China doing all types of dumb shit. So that market starts every other week.
An honor.
So can I ask you something? So I 1,000% agree with the volatility shit. Like the market and the industry needs predictability. But like Carney, I'm not going to make this like a Canada-U.S. thing, but Carney said something really smart, which he was like, hey, one thing that's different is that we have rule and law. Like investors and businesses can trust on the things that we say, this is how it is, but we're going to stand by this like the change next week. But where I disagree with you, brother, is and I know you've heard it, you've heard the Reagan ad, right? I agree 1,000% with Reagan. If you look at what kind of car you can buy in China for 80,000 compared to what you get for 80 grand in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, because back in the day, you would be blown the fuck away. It's literally like comparing a Maybach with an $80,000 Chinese SUV, and Maybach loses. And I'll end with this, brother, is that the reason why Mexico, U.S., and Canada have got shitty cars for more expensive, with the exception of maybe Tesla, was because we had the free trade agreement. And now, as we have car plants that are closing in Canada because of the sanctions, guess what's going to happen? You don't think that those are going to become BYD fucking Canadian car plants? And Canadians and Mexicans are going to get access to fucking Chinese electric cars that are built in our fucking car plants that used to build Fords and American cars? I mean, we'll see. To be honest with you, until you guys deport all those Indians that scam the fucking immigration system, I consider Canadians dumb. You're not going to be being smart when you allow people to scam your system. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm just being honest. You can't convince me of we're geniuses and you can't even get a hold of these fucking record dot buttons in the middle of their fucking head coming in and all types of fake spools just to scam your immigration system. Respect it. And I fuck with you. You know that. You my homie on it. And then right back at you, brother. Can I respond to that? So at least in your last, and brother, I hope you appreciate the nuance what I'm going to say. In the last U.S. administration, y'all were letting in 10,000. I'm going to try and say this. I agree with respect with them. But you were letting in 10,000 undocumented people into your country every day. But every day. And when you mock Canada's system of saying, hey, we are such a wealthy nation, where the leading cause of child death is in guns, where we're like, hold on, we have super low, we have like free healthcare for everybody, like, very little, like every quality of life metric is good. And what we do is sometimes when we have shitty jobs, that we're so wealthy that Canadians don't want to take them, like working at Tim Hortons. What we do is we bring in a bunch of people who would be grateful for having a 6-month visa to come work at Tim Hortons with no path to citizenship where they contribute to our taxes and then they get the fuck out after. But they don't. The ones they have to stay are the smartest of the smart. They are the brilliant ones. They are the wealthiest ones. See the videos. Dude, come on. What are you talking about? We see the videos. We see what's happening in Canada. They're open defecating on your fucking beaches. They're fucking, it's all types of dirty, disgusting things that are going on in Canada because you guys don't have a control of your immigration system.
All right, well, all he's saying, King, all he's saying is that we both have immigration problems. So I'm sure you know
that's not what I'm saying at all.
Wait, how is that not what you were saying when you literally said you have 10,000 illegal immigrants coming into the country every day, and you want to talk about us? That's exactly. Come on, why can't you own it? That's weird.
Hold on. But wait, hold on. Let me say this. Internationally, and you can Google this or AI with your favorite one, just check it. There are literally countries coming to Canada on the regular to study our immigration policy because we only let wealthy, privileged, educated people, for the most part, become Canadians.
Why would they need to come to Canada? I don't know about that, bro. Why would they need to travel to Canada? Why would you need to Canada to understand their immigration problem?
Because it's. You don't think this is information that's transmittable through a letter, an email?
Hold on, and if you're analyzing something, usually you want to analyze it from a first-person perspective, no?
So this is a conceptual analysis, no? So you don't think you think there's a...
You're trying to make a statement based off of something you've seen on TV?
No, this is a conceptual analysis, which is you're analyzing...
What's your question? I don't understand.
Are you going to stop or no? You're going to keep stopping every time I ramp up? Are you going to keep interjecting every time I ramp up to make my point?
What?
Are you going to keep interjecting every time I start making my point?
I'm legally blind.
What? There's the sentences.
Oh, that's star.
The period happened 3 seconds ago. What are you talking about?
Wait, is there a lag? Maybe there's a lag. Is there a lag between me and
the period happened, and then you went, "Are you going to stop?" What do you mean?
Yes. Are you going to keep interrupting me every time I start making my answer?
Concrete. The question.
Just let him go. Star. Sweet.
What do you mean?
Let him just go. Let him just finish. All right. All right, go ahead.
I'm tired of that mic, Concrete. I'm about to.
I knew it was so. See, I knew it was so. Come on, look.
I'm about to ship you our Canadian-made fucking microphones just for you, bro.
Hey, give me one too.
Yeah, all right. Send some of that maple.
Everybody gets.
Hold on, can I just respond to you really quickly? Like you bring up the Indian beef thing.
Like what's going on?
You bring up the.
I'm trying to
I'm
understand.
sorry.
Jeremy, the question is. All right, I'm done.
Let him finish the question.
I'm done.
Yeah, everyone, please just let him finish.
Thank you. So, Jeremy, the question is, why would anyone need to travel to Canada to understand their immigration system? You just answer that.
My answer, and I'll be really quick, and then I'll mute up. Is like, let's imagine you're a senator located in New Mexico, right? And you're trying to solve.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna try again, brother. Imagine you're
coming in a room and saying,
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
And I'll be quick. Imagine, Concrete, you're a senator in New Mexico, and you've been tasked with preventing thousands of undocumented illegal immigrants, coming into your state from old Mexico. I think that's what you guys call it, right? Like, and you see a country that's killing it when it comes to like the percentage of undocumented folks that come into their country, despite the same, size of unprotected border that you guys have, even bigger, I would argue, like that person would have to travel up to Canada to spend time with their Canadian colleagues who do the same thing, preventing illegal immigrants from coming into their country, to understand how to do it better. And so when you look at your brother country, Canada,
so you're just gonna say they have to do it.
You better be wealthy, educated, or get the fuck out. But if you're poor and uneducated, you can come take our shitty jobs. But fuck you if you think you're gonna have.
Jeremy, your answer was they have to do it because they have to do it. Is that it?
If you
saying that this is it for you,
you need to try. Yeah, my answer is if you're from a shitty country with bad immigration policy and you want to learn how to have a good immigration policy, you have to travel to a country with good immigration policy to learn how to
travel there. You have to travel there.
Unless you're not from Canada. Yes. Well, I don't understand the contention.
Wait, don't immigration policies start on paper and then they get implemented?
Am I speaking, and guys, I know that he's speaking American, I'm speaking Canadian, but Concrete, like I'm being really genuine. Imagine you are charged with creating America's.
So they have to go because they have to go. That's a circular argument. So what you would want to do is you want to tell us that there's something about your immigration policy that is not
understanding what you're saying.
So what you want to do is tell us that there is something about your immigration system that is so unique and so ineffable that you have to fucking see it for yourself, that it's not something that could be transmitted through fucking words on a document, in a PDF, through an email, that it's something you must witness for yourself, right? Now, if that's the case, then okay. And then I just have to tell you, I'd ask you, what is it that the Canadians are doing that is not transmittable on paper, in writing, in language, such that you don't have to travel there. You could just read the policies that they've implemented and then do likewise. So just tell us what it is about the Canadian immigration system that requires physical presence of somebody observing it in order to understand it. Go ahead.
Yeah, and if you'll permit me, I'll respond to both parts if you'll permit me, Concrete, because I know that you work in the trades, brother. And I know that, like, the idea that, like, hey, knowledge sometimes, like, you understand that companies spend billions of dollars to bring their employees together for special events, for corporate events, right? You understand that, like there are literally almost every single large company will spend hundreds of millions or millions of dollars to bring every single employee together face to face. You understand that in corporate salespeople will travel the world, will spend the majority of the world traveling the world to sit in front of their customer to close the multi-million-dollar sale. Like, face-to-face interactions are valued by the most successful people in the world. That's why environmental conferences, why global, politics is done face-to-face, and why those things matter. Concrete.
Okay.
And then if you're
telling me it happened.
Hold on. Oh no, please go ahead, brother. Please, I'll mute up.
Yeah, you're very verbose. So I think I got the message. Face-to-face events occur. I don't think that's in contention. The question again.
Let me, and I know you don't believe in the First Amendment, but if you let me, I will answer the second part of your question, you fucking Nazi. But please, First Amendment first.
You don't have to get emotional. I know you're not a fucking stoic man, but you don't have to get emotional. The question is why do you need to go to Canada to understand or adopt the Canadian immigration system? I have not heard an argument for that yet. I've heard that people meet because they have to meet, and it's a good thing because people do it. And you have taken a general sentiment about meetings, which we know exist, and you have applied it to this particular scenario without explaining why, besides it's a good thing, which is not in contention. So Jeremy, if you I take it at this point, I've asked enough times, you don't have the goods. You don't have an answer. I don't even think this is a real thing. I think it's just something you said in order to be impressive. Canada has the best immigration system in the world. People are coming from around the world to see your stuff. So I take it more, it has nothing more than like bloviating and grandstanding. And I'm just curious if you have anything else besides that.
So, Carly, you asked me two questions, brother. You asked me why would someone travel to learn something in person rather than just studying, data.
Not in general, in this particular case. Is there a general reason why it would occur? Why is it happening in this case? Particular case.
So you asked me two questions, and I tried to answer the first one, and then you interrupted me, and as a
What was the answer? Sorry, just for my recollection. What was the answer?
Yeah, the answer in the first part is like, why do you need to travel there if you can just have a Skype or read the knowledge? Is that when it is your job to really understand something, there's value by putting two people together in the same space to have interactions over a long period of time.
And that's how you understand it. Through interaction, that's not through reading. Is that there was no understanding through the reading of the implementation of the system. There was only understanding through the visit. Is that it? I'm trying to understand.
We can understand it.
We're still on the first part. We're still on the first part.
Okay.
So are you saying that it wasn't understandable in paper and it had to be witnessed in person? Is that it?
And brother, I'm just gonna be Canadian as fuck, and I'll meet up every time you interrupt me, brother.
Yeah, I don't care.
And if you want,
I'm gonna be American as fuck and try to get you to get to the point as soon as fuck, right? Instead of circling around the point, intimating to a point, I'm gonna be American. Get to the fucking point. How about that?
So in my experience, when it comes to either like sales, when it comes to politics, when it comes to just like scientific understanding,
You already said this part. We know that there's value in meetings. The question is understanding the Canadian immigration system. Is it not being able to, can you not understand it by reading a document, or is the only way to understand it through an actual visit and seeing it with your own eyes. Because if that were the fucking case, then everybody, a part of the fucking stupid ass system, would need to fucking travel to Canada. All the participants in our immigration system, each and every fucking one of them would have to go to Canada in order to understand it, right? There'd never be a written SOP that they could follow and understand it, right? Because they'd all have to go to fucking Canada, right? So your point doesn't make any sense. Because even when the senator understands it, the person who implements it has to understand it. The person he fucking tasked with implementing it has to understand it. And all the way down the line, right? They all have to fucking travel to Canada, right? And we know that's not happening because that would be stupid. So please, Jeremy, tell us why you have to fucking travel to Canada in order to understand the Canadian immigration system. Please and thank you. Fucking tell us why we need to go to Canada in order to understand the Canadian immigration system. Try to do that.
I give you
Jeremy.
I'll give you a 9.7 on theatrics, concrete 9.7 on that.
Appreciate you, brother. What about substance? What do I get on substance? You gotta give me a number on substance, brother.
It was borderline Jack Nicholson. You know, you can't handle this.
Thank you. Yeah, Jeremy's full of shit as per usual. Anything else? We have anything else? Because listening to him fucking struggle with these topics. Listening to him struggle with these topics are not entertaining. Listening to him struggle with these topics is not entertaining and bloviating and gaslighting and grandstanding. I know you're in the trades because I'm going to tell you something real sophisticated about the world. See, big business people like me and others, we go to conferences and we shake hands and we have drinks and we play golf. And that's how things get done, right? When the big wigs start talking to each other. So you don't understand all of that. Sophisticated hush, you know that. Jeremy, you are very transparent that you want to make it more mystical than it is. Documents are traded all day long between people of importance and operators. We don't have to travel to Canada. There's literally fucking videos. There's SOPs, manual, and so forth. There's fucking on the phone conversations. If there was any fucking nuance, and on and on. You don't have to travel to Canada. That would just be like some dog and pony show to make the constituents feel good.
That is true.
You have the upper management look good. So I don't know what you were trying to like. What's going on, Jay?
He's doing. I gotta be honest, Jeremy. You're doing what the Muslims do, where they try to make Arabic some mystical language that can only be. You can only know the Quran if you know the Arabic. That type of shit. Where you're trying to make something more mystical. It's actually it's like the Wizard of Oz argument. I think that's what they call it, like the Oz argument or something of that sort. Or
that sounds good.
Appeal to Oz or some shit like that, where you try to make something more grandiose than it actually is by couching it in mysticism or some grand like, oh, you better do this in order to get the reality.
You know what would be good? If he just gives us a link. Okay, if this person went to understand the immigration system, right? I'd love to see the link, and I'd love to see the person that went, and I'd love to see who they met with. I wanted to see how long they were there. Because if they weren't there for fucking months, like some Buddhist fucking retreat, and it was like a day, then wow, that was a very complicated system. That was a complicated system.
Wait, did he leave? Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was patient, bro.
Damn it, Concrete.
Oh, man, I was patient, bro.
I see Jeremy forever, bro.
No, he's down there. He's down there. He's down there. He's down there.
All right, I'll try to be very Oh, Sugar Belly. No. Fuck Jeremy.
No.
Let's get Sugar Belly. No, Sugar Belly.
Leave my Sugar Wooger.
My Sugar Wooger, nigga.
No.
All right, hold on. That's your pet term. I got my own pet term. That's me.
No.
That's my sugar food. Sugar food. Yeah.
5-3 right there. Yeah. I'm the only one that could call her Sugar Wooger.
My bad. That was copyright infringement. My bad, kid.
It was. It kind of was. Anyway, I would love to hear her NGOs and all of that kind of stuff talk right now, but we talking about America. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I want to hear about Nigeria, nigga. He left. He's not here.
No, he right there. He right there.
I'll let him go. You know what, Jeremy? My apologies. I'll let you go, brother. But please don't bullshit me, bro. I don't bullshit you. Please don't try to bullshit me. That's all.
You guys
Oh man, y'all gotta give him room to go.
I don't like this. I don't like
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I don't like this.
Too much fun. Too much fun.
I don't like
Yeah,
that.
too much fun for the men. You know, when
King, talk about weird, bro. These niggas turned Guava into fucking Joan of Arc, fucking Harriet Tubman, and any other fucking woman that was persecuted and had a cause, bro. I can't fucking believe it, bro. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. No, for real, for real.
No, I do.
Young, old, white, black, Mexican, they all, we are Guava, free Guava.
I just do all the weird shit that was going on.
Yo, Monica had a whole trial.
I knew the shit show was coming. I knew it. I was just like, I'm not gonna do this shit. I'm sorry you had
Did someone mention my name?
No, did you have?
No, they didn't. They didn't.
I said Monica. I said Monica.
He said Monica.
Crazy.
Oh, my nigga, okay.
Yeah.
Solomon, do you want to hear how Concrete was a star today?
No,
There's a replay.
no, it ain't.
Yeah, there's a replay. I'll send it to your back channel because I don't want people to lie on the people that provided testimony today. It's weird how he doesn't understand how fucking replays work. Oops.
What?
Concrete.
Wait, what did I lie about, Monica? Oh, no, I'm a liar. Okay, what did I lie about? Just tell us what I lied about.
You lied about us lying.
You didn't tell lies? You didn't tell any lies?
And you know what else? Because it's a replay that I opened, you can't get rid of it. Oh, damn.
So that means you didn't lie? You think I care, Monica, that you're a liar?
You care enough to be bitching about it now, sir. I got information that you mentioned my name specifically.
Yo, hey, I'm gonna tell you,
Was that incorrect?
Monica
Solomon, believe you. And no,
Monica has
deteriorated. It's gonna change your opinion. This is what you
Ever
hear.
since Nate went over to TikTok, Monica has lost her entire way in chillism. It's so bad. All she does, because they'll come here in the morning, and he'll chill out for a little bit, then bounce. Monica comes to the room during that time to cry about the mods and cry about me, and then he'll leave and then she'll leave because she can't get no fucking what's the word, edge in, right? A word in edgewise, because nobody cares about what she has to say. It's like never good. It's never good. That's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Yes, I am projecting, and it's crazy. Anyway, Elijah, yeah. I'll be the white belt now. He's such a weirdo, bro. But that's why they call this white belts, because this is their home.
Oh, Elijah's still here.
Tell him your report card, Mr. Concrete. Give him your behavior, how you've been acting, too. Tell him, too.
Yeah, I got Guava kicked out because she's a wild animal.
No, how have you been acting? Crazy? Out of control?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, buck wild.
Buck wild, yeah.
We should name you like that guy and...
Better than being a grown ass liar like you women. I swear, I'll take that any day of the week.
King, I didn't know that grown ass women lie so fucking much, bro. It's fucking insane. I thought that lying was the domain of children. I thought only children just lie. Bro, oh my goodness gracious. hate to say it, and I really do hate to say this, but the reason why I'm just being honest, you don't like her life is you way too much talking. You do way too much talking for a nigga with a. Like, you do way too much fucking talking. But Concrete, what I was gonna say is, I'm just being honest.
It's okay. You gotta
I'm just being honest. Yo, bro, shut up. The reason, Concrete, right? The reason why, I hate to say it, but it's the truth. The reason why, I'm just being honest. I'm just honest. The reason why, I'm just being honest. The reason why women's word used to be worth half a man's.
You got a lot of breath.
You're learning.
Oh shit!
I hate to say it, bro, but that is what you learned.
No, don't do that.
Why women have this natural ability to just make shit up.
It's crazy, King.
And I hate to say, but I don't know. There's something wrong with that, bro.
King, I had a theory that there was you know how they say, oh, women didn't have the right to vote, they didn't have this, they didn't have that, I didn't this. I'm like, damn, why was our forefathers so hard on them? Why were those niggas ain't give no fuck? He said, no, shut the fuck up. And I said, damn, why was great-great-great-great-great-grandpa so hard on them? Now we know. You want me to get watch? You want me to get Monica and Jinx to lie right now?
Yeah,
you want me to get them to lie right now?
Yeah.
All right. Monica, you there? Monica, you there? Oh, this is easy. Monica, you there?
Solomon, do you want to hear the charges against Concrete?
Monica, you there? You want me? Monica, did Jinx?
Solomon,
I'm sorry. Monica. Oh, she's running away because she know I'm gonna get her to fucking tell a lie.
It was so.
I'm gonna get her to tell a lie. Watch, King. She knows she can't talk no more. She knows she can't talk no more to me.
Solomon, you want to hear the charges? You'd be proud of me. You want to hear the charges?
Wait, charge for what? Wait, what?
I took Concrete to trial today. It's in my bio. We had a trial. Harassment and unwanted verbal aggression against regulars and moderators, hyperbolic slander and character defamation, and manipulation of the white belt's chillism culture.
Did I defame Mama's character?
Yeah, when you
there goes lie one. There goes one lie.
When you call someone a demon,
did she try to make up? Did she amends and keep the peace? Did she try to make amends and keep the peace, Monica? Yes or no? Watch her tell a lie, King. Did she try to keep the peace? And Monica, me and her. What do you mean win? At all times, it's a constant state of trying to keep the peace. Is that what she did, Monica? Is that what she did, Monica? Is that what she did, Monica? Was she trying to keep the peace, Monica? Yes or no?
Many times.
Yes or no?
Many times.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Many times.
Exactly. You see how that demon lied? You see how the demon lied? The grown ass, old ass liar. You old ass liar. You old ass, grown ass liar.
He hasn't been here doesn't mean he's new here.
Lying like a child. You got a child voice and a child fucking lying.
What? You want me to go get boys like you? Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Like, why don't you do the girl voice? Why don't you do the, what is it? Rooster Cogburn lawyer voice?
Oh,
gosh. You don't understand.
Tiny voice, that Concrete one?
Yeah, it's funny, huh? He's talented.
He's talented. You need to turn that into a character, bro.
Louis, thanks for moving him down. Alright, it's a lot. Oh, did he get removed?
Who got removed? Concrete?
No, he didn't get removed.
They removed Concrete?
I don't see him. He left?
Maybe his phone died or something. Yeah, because I don't think Louis would remove him. Who was first?
There he is.
Was she ever a mod abuser, Monica? Ever a mod abuser, Monica?
Ever a mod abuser,
You're
Monica.
a mod abuser.
Ever a mod abuser, America.
You are
Monica.
a mod abuser.
Monica, was Guava a mod abuser? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, she was a mod abuser. Say it. Yes, she was a mod abuser. Yes, she say it. Get her. I'm gonna get you to lie. Tell a lie, Monica. Say she wasn't a mod abuser. Exactly.
You act like it's the Concrete Show. It's not. It's White Belt's Chillism. It's not the Concrete Show. It doesn't have to be on you 24/7. You're not
You see how she's a good liar, Ken?
You're not the main
Monica,
character.
I'm leaving so you
It's
can't
like
have
the
your...
village. Bye. Oh, thank goodness. Anyway, Solomon, if you chance to listen to the replay, it's 2.5 hours
You have to
long.
leave
But if
because
you do
she
two
isn't
times
her
three,
energy, right?
you'll get through it in 90
Her
minutes.
energy is darkness and fucking bullshit.
If you listen to
She ain't
it,
got
you'll
nothing
actually
else.
be surprised. I think you'll be pleased with that. With the
Oh yeah, you're gonna see
I really
Lava
do.
lie, you're gonna see AK lie, you're gonna see weird ass Monica lie. Oh my god, bro, it was packed. It was packed. Bro. You gonna hear Nani lie? Yo, Jinx, these are the weirdest human beings I've ever seen. I didn't know people were this bad, bro. I had no fucking idea. Lying seems bad, right? But even lying, it's like, damn, these niggas take the cake. I'm not gonna lie. Monica is the worst. That's an old adult woman who's orchestrating nothing else with your time.
And
Like,
you know
come
what's
on,
gonna happen
Grandma.
next week?
Come on,
We're
Grandma.
gonna do a trial.
Who sanctioned the? Oh, it's a 1 week campaign. She's been campaigning all week ever since Guava fucking got booted off the mod squad. She has been campaigning and crying and hours and hours and hours.
You remember?
Concrete out control. We gotta do something concrete. Yo.
You remember when Sean Coleman got deplatformed?
You said who I'm on.
You remember when Sean Coleman got deplatformed? You knew Sean, right? Sean,
I think I remember Sean.
Yeah, a safe space for reason house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember.
Right after October.
That was the white dude. That was the white dude from Japan.
So he got deplatformed, and because he was from Japan, he couldn't get another Clubhouse account, so they effectively deplatformed him for anti-Semitism. So,
You said Chillism did that?
No, not Chillism, Clubhouse.
Okay.
Sorry if I misspoke.
No,
So, his idea is radical, but I wanted him on the app so that I could argue with him because he's a friend of mine. And they deplatformed him. And so the reason why I'm telling you that story is
radical.
I campaigned to get his account back, and I wasn't successful. But I did ask many people to write on his behalf, and I wrote on his behalf. And I just say that when there's an injustice, I feel if I'm able to speak up against it. And Concrete admitted in the Discord that his goal was to get Carolyn off the mod panel. He did not
And she
trust
still
her.
fell
He
for
did
it.
not.
And she still fell for it, King. I put it in the chat. I said, I hope that I get you fired for your mod abuse. She took a screenshot of it. She used it to turn into a victim, and she still fucking mod abused and got kicked off. Your girl fucked up.
So you hear this grown man gloating?
Yes, gloating,
about-
yes. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Ding dong,
It's
the
not
witch
dead.
is dead.
Because she's not dead. And what you did with your ego is you damaged White Belt's
What
children.
I did with my ego, King. You see that lie?
Yeah.
What I did with my ego, King. What I did with my ego. Is that not a lie? Can we not put that down as a lie?
Monica, I don't get that argument.
I can make the argument. So, you have moderators, and you know as well as I do how difficult it is to be a moderator in White Belt's Chillism. The expectations are very high.
Then
And,
niggas gonna persecute you because you do the right thing.
Right.
They want moderation, and Concrete wants zero moderation.
Don't start with me, lady. I know what you did with Sugar Belly.
I didn't do nothing to Sugar
I'm
Belly.
gonna tell King right now. I'm gonna tell King right now. As soon as I'm done, since you wanna go to.
I didn't do nothing to Sugar Belly.
Yes, you did.
You bear false witness.
No, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I'm bearing false witness.
You bear false witness.
We'll see.
What I do?
I'm not saying, lady.
You let Guava fucking. You was there. I kept. You told. Yo, King. Yo. That night, my fucking heart broke, yo. My heart broke that night. Sugar Belly was minding her business. Fucking Guava started going mercilessly against her. I said, y'all need to stop. You was there, lady. You was there. You told me get out the way. I said, nah. This is crazy. Sugar Belly's here. Where's Sugar Belly at? Is she here?
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna bring you.
Listen, brother. I'm sorry, brother. She tried to put me on blast. I had to tell the truth, brother. I'm sorry. I apologize. And guess what? She let Sugar Belly get jumped.
I did not. King, I was not even here.
You misremembering the day because there were so many jumpings. You're misremembering the day. That's all.
You are such a liar.
And Solomon,
You can't help it.
if you listen to this, I really would like your feedback on it, genuinely.
Yeah, I didn't know it was everybody there. I'm listening.
Well, the first 30 minutes were very light. Dawn committed to share her observations with me. Serendipity joined me. It was a good conversation and we had fun. I got to treat Serendipity as a hostile witness. So it was funny. Then we had people trickle in. And we had Nye, who's one of my favorite people on the app, provide positive testimony on behalf of the defense. She highlighted.
I don't even know those people.
Are you doing appeals to authority?
Synopsis. Oh, we are not interested in labor.
You don't even know these people. Like, how can you have a character witness if you don't even know the character that's even the character witness about the character?
I motion to claim falsehood of the character.
He's supposed to be making
wordplay right there. You see that?
She's supposed to be making the claim.
Quadruple entendre.
She's supposed to be making the argument that is not a lie, that my ego caused Carolyn to fucking mod abuse and fucking lose her job. Make that up.
The systematic daily harassment and abuse of a moderator went unchecked by the owners of the house. Because it went unchecked because they value.
Lie number one, right? Lie number one, systematic abuse of a moderator. Lie number one. Please continue. Please continue.
You can check the Discord.
Please continue.
You can check the mod.
What does systematic abuse mean? Go ahead. Unpack that.
Like this. This is systematic abuse.
Oh, by speaking on the internet. So we're all abusers then.
You're yelling.
We're all abusers. We all yell.
You're not letting me.
You're an abuser too. We're all abusers.
Am I?
Yes, we're all abusers then by your
You
life.
ask me a question and then you talk over me so
You
people
do the
can't
same
hear
thing,
my
Monica.
answer.
You do the same thing, Monica. You're an abuser too by your own standards. What else you got? What else you got, Monica?
This is a really weird.
Exactly.
Why would I explain myself to a person committed to abusing me, like insulting me, aggressive?
Mention about how concrete hurt you. That's real sad, bro. That's
This room before it was changed.
It's either A, you're going to plead insanity or self-defense. These are like good things to claim. So if you're saying it's a self-defense
I
claim,
don't know why Samoa's riding shotgun for concrete. That's weird.
well, why are you carrying water for Guava?
Is that because you just like a fight?
Water for Guava?
You don't really believe?
No, because I feel like there's an injustice and there's been this pattern of behavior systematically. You've been lynching people just like me.
I've lynched you? Yeah,
That's in our nature.
Yeah, okay.
That's in our nature. Can't blame it.
Hey, was that pretty good?
How have I lynched you? Show me on my PTR where I hurt you, Samoa.
That was a good ass point, Samoa. A fucking modern day digital lynching. We see this nigger boy over here talking shit to these white women. We need to get his ass. Get him.
Oh, that's a fact. That's exactly what they did to you, bro.
Is that what you think happened?
Yes,
So you're not what you think happened?
Is that what you think happened?
Execution of concrete. That's what they tried to have, bro.
No.
And then they had court.
I listed my recommendations.
Then they had court in Germany. Yeah, they had court in Germany instead of on the ground that it actually happened. They went to a foreign land with different characters and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then, wait a minute, hold on. Do we ever see Guava herself get on stage?
Yeah, she was there.
Have a good night.
You don't know? She was there.
She was there. She was there. She never got on stage.
Yeah, she was there and testified with AK. She tried. It was so slow.
AK.
Yeah, AK was there, booty clapping, bro.
Oh man, yeah.
Yo, Monica, did you know the disparaging things that Guava has said about people's children and dead relatives and dead friends?
Oh, like their dead father raped them when they were a kid. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Brad. Oh, the fact that they're white demons and they're speaking truth to power, so you can.
No, now she bringing it in.
This is literal what about is. What's going on here?
Oh, that's concrete. You're a white demon, Monica. I'm gonna speak truth to power.
Reel it back in, Monica.
Did you attend Monica's How to Concrete Touch You room?
I didn't know. It probably was awful.
It was terrible. I hope nobody listens to it. In fact, I might have to delete it because I'm so pissed by it. It was a train
there was like 50 people in here and 10 people in there.
I mean, it grew a little.
Does anybody listen to replays at all? Ever? At all? Even a little bit? I barely have the attention span to make it through a fucking YouTube video. It's 2025.
I'm sorry you're that limited.
Monica casually suggested to Knowledge that he go back and listen to a 4 fucking hour replay, and her solution to make it more sufferable is to listen to it on 2x, which means it still would have been 2 hours worth of listening to some shit that already happened. Who the fuck is doing that? Literally nobody. Me? Literally
Don't listen
nobody.
to it. Don't listen to it.
Wait, Monica, your style was 2 hours long, 4 hours long?
Yeah, it was 2 hours and 30 minutes long.
Spends longer than 2 hours of crying about how
2 hours and 30 minutes, sir.
But the crazy part is that when Knowledge was talking today, bro, Knowledge was like, look, this is what happened. She made a statement. She didn't try to excuse her behavior. She basically owned up to it like a person would be expected to. And this is where it crossed the line. So the 2.5 hour video would do what? Just like mercy on the poor?
Exactly. It's kind of like exactly what they tried to do.
Is that what that is?
It's trying to give justification for bad action. That's what it is.
Women behavior. Let me ask King that. King, you there?
I'm here.
All right. So we have the Jesus that is described by Muhammad as being the real Jesus. Is it fair?
Here comes the religious rabbit hole.
Is it fair? Would you say that is the same Jesus as in the Old Testament?
Fuck it. Let's go down it. I love the Christ of
No, it's terrible.
The Christ of the Islamist, Muhammad's Christ, is it the same as the Christian Christ?
No. I would then. I remember because I came here last week and Haggout told me because we had the conversation with him. So there's a difference between identifying a target and correctly illustrating the target or defining the target. So those are two different things. And so although you can tell that whoever wrote the Quran is illiterate because they didn't even get his name right. They didn't even get the translation right. But they're clearly trying to signal the Christ of the scriptures. They define him or they're talking about somebody totally different when it comes to the actual Christ.
So then when you hear this statement, they believe in 2 different Jesuses, you would agree with that?
Yes, I agree with
Thank you.
Yo, King, you know that's the argument that got you off of the fuck, bro. What happened if that argument started, bro? That argument started. I guess she was in the room but not involved. And once she got involved, and you know how we do multiple day arguments, and she was on the side of they're the same. And whenever me, Samoa, anybody else was on the side that's not the same, she would fucking troll.
Solomon, there were two Jesuses.
Overtalk you. See what Monica's doing? Because so Monica by her own.
There's three Jesuses. There's the Mormon retarded. I'm sorry, Samoa. There's the Mormon retarded.
Hey, yo, who was that? Oh, hell no.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I was in my own business. Damn.
I'll just look it up.
There were three Jesuses in three different bodies, three different Jesuses, or there was one Jesus with three different perceptions on him.
No, Monica, look, the reality is you can be mistaken in who you're trying to describe. I mean, that's trivial, Monica. If I say, hey, I know Samoa, but then I describe that weak ass nigga Cogito. I think he's down in the audience. Is he still down in the audience?
Not too much on Cogito.
Fuck that nigga. So if I describe Cogito, Monica, I'm not describing Samoa. So
That's so reductive.
You said what?
It's reductive that immutable characteristics belong to the person they're assigned to. Okay, so if I told you there was this story, right, of a guy who was in a motorcycle accident. He happened to be 7 feet tall. He didn't die in the motorcycle accident. He just had a really bad head injury. And during this head injury, he went to a doctor, and the doctor's name was Finkelstein. And this doctor actually helped him recover from his head injury, but it yielded some negative results. And this guy actually became a monster who was chased out of town by the townspeople. Am I describing Frankenstein, or am I describing a facsimile of Frankenstein that's kind of there but not there and just calling it the same thing?
That's correct. Yeah, that's perfect example.
Is there one guy who got a brain injury and was sort of healed by the doctor, but not really? Is there one guy? Or is there three?
Did the Muslim Jesus rise from the dead on their guys? What was it, the 7th day?
The
third day? Help me out here.
If you deny that Christ rose from the dead, you are not speaking about Christ. Period. There is no other argument.
I don't
Bro,
think
this is amazing that Monica doesn't realize what a rhino is. A rhino is what?
So there is one Jesus. There's one historical figure we know as Jesus, who is the Son of Man.
Yes.
The Jewish folks believe.
They would disagree with you on that.
Why are you interrupting me, sir?
Because
you know how obnoxious you are?
I'm making something called a point. I know you're unfamiliar.
You didn't even let me make my argument.
Still gotta be careful.
You didn't even let me make my argument. There's one historical figure. I'm just going to keep talking over you, and I'm going to let the moderator his mic time. So my points are, there's one historical figure known as Jesus that we know as Jesus. Christians believe he's the Son of Man. Jews believe he was a traitor and is suffering in hell in a vat of excrement. Muslims believe he was a prophet and holy and worthy of veneration, but not the Son of Man. Are we talking about 3 different people, or are we talking about one person with 3 different perceptions on him?
Oh, this is horrible logic.
Yeah, this is different. So you're talking about something different now, Monica. You're referring to people who can essentially bear false witness in terms of who they're describing. The problem comes in when you try to say those descriptions that are false are the Jesus or are his person.
And she needs to put herself within the actual disciplines. So if you are within the Christian framework and you're looking to your left, the Islamic people, you're looking to your right, the Jewish or the Judaism people, you're going to say, who the hell are these guys?
Correct. Because
they're not my guy.
Right. where you can recognize that those descriptions are false, even though they're referring to the Jesus you believe in. They actually believe those descriptions are true. That's what makes it a different Jesus.
Yeah, like you got the real dollar, they got the counterfeit.
They're thinking this is true. Not that I don't know or to know that this is actually what happened. That is what makes it a different Jesus.
Let me tell you the argument Huey tried to run. They are referencing the same Jesus, therefore.
No, and I just described it, the distinction, because he's trying to give them an out because he knows their position is false. The problem is they think their position.
Let's use his analogy.
It's a violation of the
law of identity.
Law of identity. It's a violation of the law of identity.
There's a father, right? And he has two sons. Yep. And one son describes him one way, the other son describes him the same way. They're differing descriptions. They're same father. What about that?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Oh, wait.
As long as those things aren't the things that are being described by
contradictory
person A or B, right?
They are contradictory. We told the story.
As long as they're not contradictory in the same key. Because I could believe some things about my father that the other person doesn't know that is true, right?
They were contradictory.
You can't possibly have risen from the dead and also not have risen from the dead.
Correct. And so believe that is true. That's the key.
Yeah.
This is how bad this is, though. This is how it all started.
It's the belief. It's true. The person has to believe it's actually true, not speculative.
Right, but this is the problem, like how the whole thing started. So we started off with Wallace saying that the Bible. So then everybody addressed it and said, yes, it is. It's in the Quran. The Bible is referenced in the Quran. Okay. So now we know that they're talking about something. The Muslims are. They're talking about something that happens to be the Bible. Correct. So then we're saying, okay, cool. We know who they're referencing.
Yep. No
problem. Isn't that an acknowledgement that they're referencing the Christian Jesus? Okay, cool. They're referencing the Christian Jesus.
No problem with that.
These guys are saying that the actual argument is that they're not referencing the same person. That people are saying there's two different actual characters. But that's what Monica's trying to run right now. And that's the most dumbest thing ever. It's like we've already acknowledged that you made a mistake.
I said there was one Jesus. I repeated myself. There is one Jesus.
Knowledge has at least three cousins named Jesus.
So, Monica, again, what makes, from your perspective, yes, from your perspective, there's one Jesus. But once they start to believe things that are untrue, they create another Jesus.
Wait, out of what? What do they make a doppelganger Jesus or a Timu Jesus?
Did Jesus?
Look at.
Did Jesus
come off the cross? Get out the way. I'm trying to hear Solomon.
Let me ask.
I'm trying to hear Solomon.
Shut up, then. Let me ask you, Monica. Did Jesus come off the cross and somebody take his place?
No.
You see that? Muslims said so. Muslims said they did. So
Monica spends her ICE reward money at Bath and Body.
I still can't hear now.
So I'm asking Monica. Monica, I'm asking you, who came off the cross and so?
I don't know. What did they say? What do they think?
That's the point, Monica.
I don't.
Is that there isn't a Jesus that exists that came off the cross. That's a different person.
I see. I just think they're wrong. That's it. One Jesus, and they just have the wrong perception.
Nobody came off the cross and got traded into a new place.
But their assertion is that a guy who
why do y'all care?
There's an assertion that a guy who meets those characteristics exists. So you have to deny the whole life to that.
That is so, Monica. The central. If Christ did not rise from the dead, Monica, we are all believing a lie. That's why you should care.
Andrew, what was your point?
That's literally the central. That is the central message that makes Christianity true. That our God rose from the dead, unlike all other gods, and ascended into heaven. Facts. I love saying.
Andrew,
Monica, that's
She want to hear from a trusted wife.
Somebody denied
Andrew, are you?
They're talking about a different Jesus.
Monica's obviously not studied on this.
I don't think it's a
Does that
different
mean
Jesus.
obviously
I just
Monica's
think
not
they're
studied on
using
this?
Jesus is wrong.
Obviously Monica's not
And I
studied
don't
on this.
understand why people think
Obviously Monica's not studied on this. Obviously she's a deplorable human being. Is Monica like a Christian in name only, do you think? Or a cultural Christian? Easter Christian?
No, I think for me, Concrete, the reason why I would give Monica and you want to give her a pass is because Monica clearly, especially when it comes to the importance of life, Monica's been. I haven't seen anybody outside of Shop that has been excellent on that topic, and it's one of the fruit that the scripture said when there are those who focus on the importance of life and defending life. That's one of the fruits that we should be able to look at.
She hate the blacks though, Ken. Why does she hate the blacks?
Why does she hate the blacks? And look, I hear you.
Hello?
I'm not saying Monica's perfect, but I think if you're going to give her grace, then that should be one of the reasons why, because her excellent record on life. But yes, you're right. She's not perfect. She's not perfect. That's right, Concrete. She's definitely not perfect. I'm just saying, if you're going to give her grace, then that would be the reason why.
But that's a really bad heart to always hit on the blacks, bro. Every fucking day. Let the blacks live, Monica. Damn.
If you're gonna be pro-life, that's true.
Solomon, why are you validating?
I value the babies, but not those brown niggas. Those brown niggas got to go.
Monica make you know what this is? She has to remain.
That's the joke.
She has to remain consistent in her
Have I ever
behavior.
called you the black slur?
It's just a joke, Monica.
No, it's not. He believes it.
She has a bad heart. She has a bad heart.
The one thing you have to give Monica credit for is she is serially consistent. And in her consistency, this whole Jesus being the same guy thing probably comes from some scenario in which she called police on a black man who was suspiciously occupying space in her neighborhood. And when the cops pulled over a guy who kind of matched the description but didn't quite match the description, she was like, yeah, sure, that's it.
Stilgar has said the black
She's
slur.
gonna dox you, bro. She's snitching. That's the beginning. If you don't stop after a good snitching, she will dox you.
Oh, I didn't just saying it. I said it. Sometimes it's really.
Hold on, Monica. Let me give Monica the desired effect. King, all the blacks, let us now excoriate Stilgar for having a viewer at some time in his life, either gratuitously, necessarily, lyrically, bad Stilgar. I hate you, you're the worst.
I'll tell you this story. I'll tell you the story of
all these things that
and you can decide for yourself whether.
I think I speak for all the blacks. We don't.
Nobody cares.
We don't, bro. We don't.
They only care if you care. If you care, then they care.
So I said it.
Nobody cares.
My wife off because when I say it, she gets mad at me.
Oh, gee.
Which is really fun. It's really fun. But so my
Nobody
cat.
cares.
I'm gonna tell the story anyway.
Nobody
So-
cares.
My cat loves this
It's just
cat
one
TV
Jesus.
video on
It's just
YouTube.
one Jesus.
Abusing Stilgar. Stop abusing Stilgar. Stop abusing Stilgar. Stop abusing Stilgar.
Jesuses. There's just no three Jesuses. It's just not.
Well, I explained it already to you, Monica.
Wait, hold on. If I can ask just one question.
I mean,
If you are to believe in Jesus and the
I said,
Muslim,
I know Jesus. And you said, oh, you know Jesus? Yeah, there's only one Jesus. And I said, yeah. He picks on my avocados.
That's Jesus.
All right, Monica, real quick. Is the Islamic believers or the Jews gonna go to heaven? Will they make it to heaven, Monica?
And not according to Christian scripture.
All right, so then they're following not the Jesus that counts.
I would say so. They don't count him as the Son of Man.
There you go.
It doesn't mean that there's three Jesuses. It just means there's one
then why
Jesus
did the
and
other
they're
two people
wrong.
go to hell? What are they believing in?
King, I got a question, King.
Who are they believing in, Monica? Who are they believing in?
The Jesus that they're referring to.
Ooh, you're running around. Hello?
Yeah, so the Jesus that they refer to in the Bible.
Hello?
Right. He was born of the Virgin Mary, correct?
Amen.
Okay. The Jesus in the Jesus in the Quran. Wasn't he born of a virgin named Mary as well, or?
Yeah, but they even get. That's why I said the writer is illiterate, because the Miriam that they're describing as Aaron's brother, it's not even the Virgin Mary of the Bible.
Please explain, brother.
What is it?
Yeah, you guys don't know. So the Miriam, the Quranic writers got the Miriams mixed up. They called Miriam, who was Aaron's brother. That's Moses' brother, like his sister. That's the Miriam that they describe and attribute the Virgin Mary. So they get two people wrong. They get both Christ and his mother wrong. So they're just in the Quran. They call her Miriam, but they're describing. They call her Aaron's brother or Aaron's sister. They describe Aaron's sister in the Old Testament, not the New. A lot of y'all don't know that. They get the Miriams mixed up also. And I think you know that, Shasha. I think you know that. It's not the same Mary. It's not even the same Mary.
So there's two Virgin Marys?
Well, there's two Marys. There's two Marys in the Bible. There's Aaron's sister, and then there's the Virgin Mary.
Hey, here's how it's going, right? So if I take a person and I take three qualities from three different people and I put them on.
Hello?
Therefore, we're talking about.
Hello? Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, I think you guys can hear me. I think you guys can hear me.
But yes, Shy.
I think you guys hear me very well, right?
They describe a different Mary.
She's trying to use her bodega powers against us. Fuck that bodega, Mike.
You're trying to use your salt grinder powers from your glove department on us too, so.
Yes, seasoned chicken is the best.
Still the glove department.
Seasoned fried chicken.
Department is a location.
Seasoned fried chicken.
Department is the car.
Oh, you guys can.
Seasoned fried chicken is great.
Season your fried chicken.
Seasoned, already seasoned chicken needs to be
fried chicken. Because if it's fried, obviously the oil gives it seasoning. You don't have to add more seasoning because corn oil or vegetable oil has its own seasonings. Yes, that's how that works.
That is disgusting.
Tell me more non-cooking
to take down.
You
have high blood pressure.
This poll's been up for a while.
Jesus, all your evil thoughts. You
have a high blood pressure.
Operation PTR for a second time, please.
See how
I am not doing that.
And you know we'd be wrong if we start saying shit about her life, right?
Tell me, what did Trump do to you?
What the hell did I do?
Job.
Exactly. Trump is.
What the hell did I do?
Trump is very disappointing.
Why are you ashamed of having a soul grinder in your glove department?
Trump is very disappointing.
Compartment.
Department. I've been saying department the whole time.
Yes.
Holy shit. I meant compartment.
Was there any other questions you had?
Compartment.
Was there any other questions you had?
Oh, you wanted to say come.
Are there any other questions, Shar? Was that it?
I have a genuine question, King.
Okay.
Can I ask?
Yeah, of course.
Why is Concrete so fucking gay?
What?
Do you know what makes him So gay.
Look, man, I'm already about to go off on a lot of
These
things.
are my obsession.
Concrete, you beat the first boss in the Bodega Bunnies video.
You know what's so crazy?
Now is your chance to defeat the final.
Shut the fuck up, Cigar.
She actually jumps up and down and throws chopped cheeses at you.
Oh, that was so good.
You know what? Contrary to popular belief, I do not like chopped cheeses. They're actually very overrated, in my opinion. I tried it one time and never ate it again.
King, are you back? King, are you back or are you just playing with our emotions?
Concrete, please.
King, you back? You back, brother? I'm here. You said back in terms of
hanging out.
No.
Hanging out.
Come on.
Who the fuck wants to hang out with you, honestly?
This fucking woman is the worst.
The only person that wants to hang out with you is people that need salt on their already seasoned fried chicken. Then they come to you.
Look, just because he doesn't keep dirty napkins, Garrett covered Q-tips in his glove department like you.
Dirty napkins.
Ew.
What's in your glove department?
That's fucking gross.
Lotion and my
first of all, Nissan Maxima, you got me fucked up. You mean Ultima.
Are there car seats? Are there car seats in the Nissan?
Maybe.
There's no car seats. You're smoking a Black and Mild with the kids in the car.
Yo, shut the fuck up, Stoker. I would never do that.
Picture do people paint? It's so insane.
I would never smoke a Black and Mild.
Those things make your teeth yellow.
So back to the last time I said the N-word.
No one cares. So
before you tell that story, King.
Yes, sir.
You see Don? Don has been supporting Guava in this.
I'd like to thank everybody who made it to.
Here we go. Here we go on the witch hunt. Here goes the witch hunt. Here goes the witch hunt. Shut your dumb ass up trying to fuck with Dawn.
Makes them crazy.
Fucking weirdo. You're such a weirdo. Why are you fucking with Dawn?
Here go that nigga.
Why are you fucking with Dawn for? What do you get out of fucking with Dawn? Out of all people? Yeah, you fat bitch, run away.
Fucking fat.
It is a real shame we lost out to the dark side, but it's okay. She'll recover.
Guys, I think I probably should
Shut
delete
the
the
fuck
word
up, Silver.
No, don't.
You're so annoying.
I feel so bad that
I can't.
You jump into the dark side. Like, what the fuck?
I know Stilgar is ankle biting his ass.
Basically, me and Guava.
I didn't know we had these Stilgar. What the
Jeez.
I've never been on the wrong side, except for that time I did Eric, and I'm always on the right side.
Bullshit.
There's your wife on the phone.
You said what?
I said I've always been on the right side, except for that one time I didn't.
You didn't get me back into anything, and if anything, I was better off not in here.
She backed into a car in the Walmart parking lot with Alcala, and then
I'm gonna back my car up into you, bitch.
This is exactly why you don't do shit for women, bro.
That's true. It's totally messed up.
You don't do anything for me. Where the fuck is my Ethereum? And where the fuck is my Bitcoin?
You see? Y'all see this? Y'all see
here
this?
she comes with her hand out.
No, I am owed this, actually, Stogar.
In this room, when everybody forgot about her big nappy-headed ass, huh?
Your hair is nappier than mine. You are an African.
You are too.
You are African
You are
as
too.
fuck.
You
Okay.
are too. That big ass.
So let's
fucking
not
elf.
talk.
The fuck out of here.
Let's not talk.
You look like.
And Stilgar, your tattoos suck, okay?
I don't even do tattoos. You're so confused.
Oh.
What gun?
What do you do?
I own a tattoo tattoo shop. That doesn't mean
Well, that tattoo shop sucks. And I hope it gets bed bugs. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is this that personal attack thing Shy was talking about?
People are gonna get
Where's
getting up
Concrete was just saying she does this.
with a shitty tattoo.
You know those signs at Walmart that say like, "Hey, did you forget your kids in the car?" We know why those exist, Shy. It's you.
Oh, you piece of shit.
It's okay. He's gonna give you.
She gets in the door and goes, "Fuck, I did leave him in there."
No, you know what's crazy? I was just watching a police dash cam video. Well, not dash cam, but body cam of a lady that did exactly that.
Well,
it was Silgar's wife.
Make sure
it does seem to disproportionately be the trailer park whites.
Not as Mom Donnie's your fucking maid.
I couldn't imagine leaving a kid in the car alone while I go shopping. You know how long it takes me to go shopping? It takes me like 5 hours in Old Navy alone to pick 2 things. Okay? Can't leave no kid in the car. Still car. Wrong slut. Alright?
Not in Mount Downey's your mayor. Make sure you got a gun. Because he's going to let out niggers and rock. They're all coming home.
I don't think there's gonna be much change. But
yeah, he's already like kind of walking back on his shit.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, did you see the governor denied or said no free buses? No free buses.
I saw something.
Yeah, the governor.
Well, free buses is only going to make it like a homeless shelter, basically.
I saw something on Instagram saying that the government's going to open up again. It's like no Obamacare, no money for the illegals. They kind of got what they wanted.
Yeah. So I'll give you that, Mike. So it looks like from the reports, let's see what ends up happening, but it does look like the Republicans did not cave on any big thing, but we got to look at the fine print. But for now, it looks like the Republicans won this one. So
did they end it?
You said what?
They ended it?
Yeah, it does look like.
I don't think it's officially ended, but they've so the next session they'll end it.
No, they go on
the next one. Have they said what they agreed on?
So it looks like from the initial reports, Shy, that the Republicans got everything they wanted. So no money for the illegals when it comes to healthcare and all of the other stuff. So.
Oh wow.
Yep. And I'm happy if it does come out to that. Okay, all right. I'm happy about that. I do still think that there needs to be some things that are changed, especially with legal immigration and these bigger companies. But I think this is a win for our side.
Yeah, I see they're live right
honestly,
now.
this thing seemed like it turned out to be a game of chicken, and the pressure with the FAA was probably just too much at this point. The Dems folded before the Republicans did.
Yeah, because appreciate the mental gymnastics. You know, it's kind of funny with this, with all this, with the shutdown, Stilgar. It's kind of funny. We learned that, so much of the recipients of welfare now are foreigners, literally foreigners that have been bussed into America to live on. Like, how insane is this, though? Like, there's so many people taking advantage of the American system. Like, it's mind-blowing, Stilgar.
No.
It is mind-fucking-blowing.
King, you're just a conspiracy theorist. The Democrats definitely did not import free voters by the truckload at the dime of the American taxpayer.
Bullshit, dude.
That did not happen. It did not happen. We did not see a dramatic influx of illegal immigration at all. We did not see ads on the other side of the Darien Gap saying, "Come on in." None of that happened. You're great.
It's all good.
You just want to pick on Jose, who came here to pick tomatoes legally and stayed a little too long because he hates brown people.
I'm just saying this, Stilgar. Everybody has 11 years. Y'all got 11 to 12 years. 11 to 12 years.
To do it for what? Until what?
To fix everything.
And And then what?
Oh, go ahead. Fucking do it.
Oh, you want to know what happens, Monica, if they don't fix everything in 11 to 12 years?
Quit being a bitch and do it.
You want to know what happens,
If
Monica?
you on docs, are you threatening to docs? If you got the ability to docs.
Elijah, are you talking to someone in your house?
Bro, like
Elijah, mute up.
Is he in 2 rooms at once?
Mute up, Elijah.
Brenda Doxson.
What do you mean by 10? What like?
Yeah.
What's the repercussion?
Louis, can you mute him?
He's
Mute up, Elijah.
crazy.
Is he really in more than one room? Is that what's coming up?
That's
12 years, Monica.
But he's not making sense if he's talking to King. I think he thinks he's talking to King.
We didn't talk about doxing, Elijah.
No. You're assuming salience where there might not be any. Who is this guy? I don't know.
Well, that's probably the most valid thing you said in
What
months to
changes
me.
if we don't abide by your rule in the next 10 minutes? What changes?
No, Elijah, you misunderstood. He said the U.S. has to get their act together in the next 10 or 12 years, and we're waiting for him to say, or what?
No, let's go back to the doxing thing. How did that happen?
I don't know. He's a retard. Like,
Elijah, you good, bro? Do you have a TBI?
Alright,
No.
we're moving on.
I thought that miscommunication. I thought he said 10 minutes. Apparently
No.
he said 10 years.
Elijah, it's all right. Just
No, doxing. Sometimes 2 X's, sometimes people get fancy, they put 3 in there. DOXXING. You remember that part? What happened there?
Who cares?
No?
Anyway,
Okay, it's like I'm not talking.
moving on.
It's like I'm talking on the wind. What the fuck?
Oh, man.
They got 11 to 12 years, man. 11 to 12 years.
Or what?
Elijah still value me. That's a
11 to
lot
12.
of things. That's a heavy
Or
lifting.
what?
Elijah.
11 to 12 years, shy, or they're gonna get an African warlord, and everybody's going to jail. So.
No, everybody's getting a burning tire over there.
No, everybody's going to jail. I'm arresting everyone.
Burning fucking
I'm
tire.
the Insurrection Act. I will shut down America. We will deport every fucking person that's
Including
here
yourself,
illegally.
because you're the only immigrant in this room.
Anyways, Nancy Pelosi.
You're the only immigrant in this fucking room.
You're getting deported to
The only one.
You're getting deported to Brazil.
I wasn't born
Who
there.
else wants to get deported?
I wasn't
You're
born
getting
there.
deported to Brazil.
Yeah, you're getting deported back to Nigeria.
So they got 12 years.
You're getting deported. My dad's from there, you cocksucker. Where are you from? Fucking Ireland. Fuck Ireland. To Ireland.
Actual Americans want this done, and I will fucking do it. I'm arresting.
King, shut the fuck up. Fuck Nigeria.
I'm arresting all the.
Arrest yourself.
I'm arresting all the politicians. I'm arresting
Arrest
every
yourself.
fucking company. Every
Send
company
yourself
that
back to
replaces
Nigeria.
Americans with Indians. They're all getting
Nigeria.
arrested. I'm deporting Shai Shai. I'm deporting Shai Shai and her entire family. Deport them first.
Is that the real lyrics? Sing
That's what I'm saying, Monica. That's what I'm saying.
What's with Africans when they be like, what you doing, The lion sleeps tonight in the jungle, the mighty jungle. The lion sleeps.
Solomon, I think they definitely need to re-examine the Israel relationship.
Yeah, I'm ending that relationship. I'm ending it. So
They got 11 years. I'm tired of this. Like, this is, you know what's so crazy, Kendall? This is what
You need to end your relationship with bushmeat. That's the relationship that needs to end, nigga.
Shut up, Shy Side. Holy shit, you fucking monkey. Shut up.
Bushmeat, man. Bushmeat, man. That's some bushmeat, man.
Like, what the fuck is wrong?
Why are you pay you in bushmeat? Are they gonna pay you in bushmeat?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I do want to try me some lion meat though.
It's very expensive.
Yeah, you would know. You would know. You chased the motherfucker down and killed him yourself with your bare hands. You freak of nature.
What are you doing?
This nigga's a Marvel character by DNA. This nigga needs to be fucking ostracized.
Shut up. Shut up. Kendall, it's $50,000 per pound.
Nah, look.
It's very expensive.
I seen some cuts. They was talking about $70.
No, that's not real lion meat.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, it's $50,000 per pound. $50,000 per pound.
$50,000.
Y'all been farm that shit in
for a
Mexico.
pound of meat.
For yes, that's how rare it is, and it's heavily controlled, Shasha.
How rare is it? I could go to the Bronx Zoo right now and get one right now.
No. It's so you can order it off of exoticmeats.com or something like that. But it's $50,000.
A pound is making like spaghetti for like
that's like less
4 people.
There's a Mexican distributor.
Yeah.
They got some lion meat. But they in big cuts.
Well, like I said, don't be careful, Kendall, because a lot of people be selling, saying but the website that you can get it from is you can see they have all the certifications, everything is certified.
King knows this website because he created it.
TigerMeat.com?
No, that's not true. So I know about the website because, like Kendo, I'm like, if I wanted to get an animal you can't get, where would you go? So that's one of the sites.
This nigga also sells like poison dart arrows, shit, spears.
Man, I'm not Brazilian. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, y'all don't have frogs and shit because y'all don't got no tropical areas. It's all desert. My bad. Y'all got like scorpion venom, and fucking desert snake venom and shit.
Nigeria's on the coast of the ocean, man. Hello. The fuck are you talking about?
It is. We're not on that part of Nigeria. You're in the country part. You're in the country part. Yo, did I tell you about my updated ancestry results?
What is it now?
I'm black, nigga. Nah, but I'm about to show you right now. Yes, he did, and he looks so good.
You said what?
Max B got
blow me
up.
Max B is out, man. Stevie Jones was looking shook.
She wanna tattoo my name on her ass. She wanna tattoo my name on her ass. But why tell bro? We didn't do it.
You really are.
What you do? About me arresting all politicians and deporting everybody. How do you feel about that?
Nothing exists in a vacuum. You deport the corrupt politicians today, you're going to get corrupt politicians tomorrow.
No. I didn't just say just deport.
Remember how it said that I was from Nigerian woodlands?
I knew it.
Right? It's 2%, right? But it gave me it gave me an ethnic group. And the ethnic group, well, there's a few. So I don't know how to pronounce these. I'm sure you do because you're African. But it's Esan, ESAN, Abibio, IBIBIO, Idoma, IDON,
Okay.
Igbo.
Yeah, Ebo. So like Sugar Belly.
Mumyo, I don't even know how to fucking pronounce it. MUMUYE. Okay. And Yoruba.
Yeah, you know that's me. That's Yoruba.
Anyway, all disgusting, dirty people. Doesn't even matter. All tribes. Anyway.
I heard her say she's from.
You know what I am? You know what I'm also? What I also am?
What?
I'm Ashkenazi Jew.
How much?
In Eastern Europe and Russia, 2%. That's enough for me.
I knew you were.
That's enough for me. Fuck you.
Dirty.
And Sephardic Jew.
You're a dirty Jew.
Sephardic